Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday Night Live. I can see there's 12 of you in. It's hot in here because it's a hot day out there. Yeah, as you probably would have seen, it's not going to be all talking about doom and gloom and all that. I've had that the past few weeks. I've had some dark times. And this is dedicated to my brother Steve, who you can see up there where the logo it usually is, and you can see I've got him here, which I kiss that photo every single day when I come in here. Got some candles lit, and I've just yeah, this is dedicated to Steve, who unfortunately we lost him 2 years ago today. So it's been a dark few weeks building up to today. But, I've sat about today. I've been in the house on my own. My wife's been out doing stuff with her daughter, and my son's been out with his mates. So it's been nice for me because I've just been able to sit there, chill out, and just think about, Steve and the good times that we had. So, like I say, it's not all doom and gloom. I just wanted to dedicate tonight's stream to him. And, you know, say we've all lost people. We all know people that have had things, whether it's cancer or whatever it is, and tonight I just want us to remember all of those people, family members, wives, husbands, children. you know um Unfortunately in this case, my brother, it's my younger brother, and my mum's in the chat tonight. So eh, obviously you're not supposed to, your kids aren't supposed to go before you, so it's been tough. But like I say, that's all I'm saying about it. There's my brother, bless him, Steve. He's also up there, like I say, and this stream is dedicated to him. He's got all the things around him. I put Flash Gordon because obviously he worked for Brian Blessed, the actor. So he sort of hung around with a lot of actors. Carry On, he loved Carry On the same as I do. And James Bond was his favourite, so he's got James Bond there. So he's got all the things around him that he loves, including us, which I think is a nice thing. Anyway, let's get over to the chat, see who's in. There's 25 of you crazy people who I appreciate so much for coming in, and love every single one of you. And other YouTubers might say it, I mean it. You know what I mean? I just appreciate everything, all the support that if you've been around since my brother passed, or however long you've been here. Everyone that I can see in the chat has been so supportive, and I just appreciate every single one of you. So Jade was the first in. And then we had Rich in, Secret Carper, who's been an amazing pal to me as well. Started off as a subscriber. He sent me the lights that I used here in my YouTube studio. He's recently sent me a knife, forks and plates kit, zip up kit to take with me on my camping expeditions. He's also sent me a Ridge Monkey, which I can cook in now. So I've got everything I need to go now, really. So that will be coming up soon. Hopefully me and Max are doing something at the end of this month. And then I think actually me and Max might be doing something a couple of weekends in July. So I did send him the link to come on tonight because I thought we could talk about one of the things that is coming up, just in case any of you lot were interested. But he's obviously busy tonight. So yeah, we've got that coming up, and then end of August. Hopefully, I've put the date to the boys. Hopefully, we'll be able to do the North Wales one in August. Love you. Yeah, it's been hard today, but he's had a lot of love sent his way in the form of balloons and just thoughts and everything else. Evening, Anya. Hope you're well. Hope you're settled into Northern Ireland now. Evening, Dave. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good. We've got Paul and Marie. Hope you're well. We've got Jenny in. Good to see you, Jenny. Yeah, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. We've got Chris in. Hope you're good, Chris. We've got Emma in. Evening, Emma. Hope you're well. My mum's saying she loves Jade. We've got Sean in. Hi, Richard. God bless Steve for today. Bless him. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. As you can see, I've still got your sign up there in pride of place. And I've got Bell's cushion here, right next to me. Yeah. So you lot have supported me so much. A lot of you since I started YouTube, a lot of you since my brother passed, you know, many of you since my brother passed. I mean, you know, what you did on the GoFundMe for his memorial was absolutely incredible. And, you know, my family, me and my family will never be able to thank you enough for that. But so we've got our memories and he lives on in our hearts. Yeah, bless him. Hi, Soph. Hope you're well. Hi, Jade Knight, Secret Car, Pat Walker, Karma, Dave, Lama, Vinny, Jenny. Everyone's saying hello. Just poured another drink. Raise this one to your brother. I will join you in that because I made sure I bought a couple of gin and lemonades down here today. So, yeah, cheers, Steve. Love you and miss you every day. And, yeah, see you soon. See you again. Well, not too soon, I hope, but I hope to see you again one day, mate. Love you. And cheers to all of you lot as well. Thank you for being around, supporting me, supporting the channel, and being in my life. You've helped a lot. You know, I've driven my wife mad this last few weeks. I've been in such a bad, dark place, and spent a lot of time in the bedroom on my own, especially the last few days. So, you know, I haven't been the best of people to live with, and you know, it sort of has a knock-on effect on everybody. But I say today, I've had a sort of chance to think about Steve and the good times and the fun we used to have, and you know, just remember the life that he did have. He had everything around him that he loved. So yeah, it's been hard on everybody, but cheers, mate. All right, let's get back to the old chatteroony. Sean saying hi to me mum and Jade. Rich is saying hi. Everyone's saying hi, which is lovely. Chris, I'm sure mum told Jade she loved her already. But yeah, that's the first of a few drinks tonight, I'm sure. Hi, Paul. Hope you're good, mate. Won't be doing a car boot this weekend, as you can probably understand. But hopefully, if Jade wants to next weekend, we will. It's been raining today. This morning it was raining. Now it's hot again. But and it's sort of brightened up. But yeah, it's supposed to be raining tomorrow. So so everyone's saying hello. Just whip through these. If anyone's got any questions about anything, then please put it in the chat. Hello, Rich, Rich's mum and family. Thank you, Lynn. I hope you're well. Hi, Emsden and everybody. Everyone's lovely gesture. Lovely gesture, mate. Thank you, mate. I just wanted to dedicate this to Steve. You'd say 2 years ago was one of the most horrific days I've ever had in my life. I was the only one with him when he passed away, and it was just, you know, I think if you knew what I went through that day, you'd understand why I've had real dark days and dark depression and stuff like that. And I know you understand a lot of people suffer from it as well, but that's why I talk about it, because it's good to get it out there, and it's good to know that you can talk about it. I always say, if you want to contact me, just contact me. You know, don't suffer on your own. Although I do, I don't listen to my own advice. Sean saying hello to everybody. Yeah, if you want to get anything, like, Sean's amazing at making stuff. I say he made my Knight's Life sign there. It's all got loads of little bits on it. My brother was mad on horses and horse racing, and he had horses, and there's a little horseshoe on there as well, which was absolutely amazing when I saw that. All have to stick together. Sophie, you're 100% right. 100% right. You know, like I say, we've all lost someone or known someone that's lost someone close to them, and it all happened at the same time as COVID. So there was lockdown. I was made furloughed on the 1st of April. the 8th of April, we found out my brother was ill. Never been to the doctors in 30 years. Worked for Brian Blessed, the actor. Was hanging about with actors, going on film sets and taking him to all his stuff. And like, was living the life. He hadn't been to the doctors in 30 years. There's me. I've been in hospital so many times. I've been resuscitated in a motorbike accident. I've had the killer meningitis. I've had this, that, and the other. I've had all these things go on, and I'm still here. You know, life is a funny thing. It's a funny thing, and that's why I say you've got to. I tell people you've got to live each day, you know, and just enjoy everything. But then, like I say, the build up to this has been dark, dark times, and I've let things get to me. And I'm just telling you, like, I'm being honest with you. You know, I have let things get to me, and I shouldn't let things get to me. Like I say, I'm good at supporting people. I'm good at giving out the advice. I'm not good at taking the advice or listening to what I say myself. So it's difficult. It's difficult. Evening, Ian. Hope you're all right, mate. Hope you're good. Bought a sealed set of Carry On DVDs at the boot today. Nice. I've got all the Carry On VHS box sets there. All the boxes are like suitcases. I've got the whole lot there. Love Carry On. We were thinking of you today, Rich, Pat, and Jade. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it so much. We'll have to meet up again soon. You know, it was lovely to meet you that day. So we did get sunburnt, and it wasn't that sunny. It was a bit windy, but we did get sunburnt that day. It was funny. But yeah, love you guys. Where are we? Jade saying evening to everybody. We got James and Sarah in from Scotland. I hope you're good, guys. Oh, sealed set of Carry On starter boat. Yep, got that one. So I'm looking down here because the computer's down here and the camera's up there. So we've got James in. Good evening, James. Hope you're well, mate. Hope all is good with you. James actually phoned me yesterday and said, "Am I missing something?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Your live stream." He said, "Oh no, it's Friday." He got his days wrong because he's just like 100% working all the time. You know, he's absolutely smashing it. He doesn't miss a day. He's doing his fitness. He's doing his Peloton. He's doing his listings every day. He's so fine tuned in his business now. You know, he's just got it. He's got it sorted. And what I need to do is I need to get together with him and Max, and hopefully a bit of his enthusiasm and work ethics will rub off on me. I don't mean that in a rude way either. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get back on that saddle and sort myself out. I did go out and buy a few bits yesterday. I bought a keyboard for £12, all tested. That's worth about 120. I bought, what else did I buy? I bought like a little trunky thing for £4. I bought a Muddy Fox cycling jersey for £1.50, and which is probably worth about a tenner. Trunk is probably worth about 15 quid, hopefully 20. So the keyboard's worth 120, paid 12, and I paid £2.50 for a pair of, I think they're called Val Tough work trousers, and they're worth about 15 quid. So first time in a long time that I've bought some stuff. And the only reason I was at the charity shop was because I was taking a load of stuff down there. So I'm having a clear out in my head. I'm having a clear out at home, just trying to sort everything out really and get my head straight again. But the only thing I'm concerned about at the minute is getting away and doing these adventures. Although me, the wife, and my son are going away to Devon for 10 days with our friends across the road in August. So yeah. So, but I want to get an adventure in this month because it just resets me, and it you know, some people might not think it, but like it actually does reset my mental health. It just 1 or 2 nights away, it's just incredible what it does to your head. Yeah, cheers, Rick. I mean, you know, you didn't have to do any of that, and you're just such a good guy. Everyone's saying hello to me, Mum. Talking of Sean's, I bet the other one's listening, but I haven't seen him yet. I was hoping we was going to get a few of our comedians in. Stu, we got Paul in. Chop chop. I did see a little joke from him on George's earlier, and obviously Sean Abercrombos. So hopefully he'll come in and start taking the piss out of me. He always lightens. He knows how to lighten the mood. Yeah. Oh, ha, ha. Hello, mate.
How are we doing?
All right, you? You've gone black.
I know. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to.
I love you, Jade. I love you, Jade. Everyone's so nice. I too have also had quite a rough few weeks, months. Night's life. Just hope things are starting to get better. Well, I hope they are. Sending positive thoughts to you, Anya.
I thought I'd come in here and just lower the tone.
Yeah, lower it, lower it. Bring it down. Lynn's saying hi to everyone. Yeah, definitely, Jade. Hi, Junie. Good to see you. I'm thinking about your family today. Thank you, Junie. Appreciate that.
I'm cleaning shoes, so if I get boring, just tell me, I'll go. But I just thought I'd come on and just say hello to everyone.
Appreciate the old support. Yeah, it's not easy. It's 2 years since my mum's brought. Yeah.
Mug's life, mate.
Mug's life. Look, Eminem Mug's life.
Yeah.
Still got mine there. Yeah, it's not easy. It's 2 years since my mum's brother died too, and then mum 6 months ago. It's just so hard. It is, mate. And like I say, you know, thoughts are with you 100%. If you need to talk, we're on Instagram. Just get in touch.
And message me and I won't reply.
Don't you love him? Steve sounded an interesting fella, Rich. It's hard, but he wanted to be happy. Yeah, 100%. And my mum said, she said to me earlier, are you doing the live? And I was umming and ahhing, and I was thinking, I don't know whether I can. I said to her, she went, oh, Rich, Steve wouldn't want you like doing that. He'd want you to do it and all that. And she's right. So, yeah. He was interested, mate. You know, he was such a worker. He was no good with money, but he was a worker. He was good at earning it, but he was also good at spending it on the Tom Ford and designer clothes and nice cars. And you know, he had his race, his ex race horses, which he loved dearly. You know, he was, you know, me and Steve, we were so close that we used to fall out all the time. You know, he was my younger brother, but like when we were together. There was nothing could get in between us. You know, we were tight. Hi, Junie. Junie back on YouTube. Yeah, it's good to see you back, Junie.
Oh, welcome back, Junie. I'm going to be honest, I don't watch any YouTube at the moment. I've just been watching football YouTube because I'm an Arsenal fan, so it's all been about the transfer market.
Well, that's why I put the red on tonight. I put the red accents on the thing because Steve was an Arsenal fan.
Hey.
So. And Jay did say to him once, I know why you like Arsenal, Uncle Steve. He said, why? He said, because he said they got arse in it, so they're shit.
Oh.
That was Jade.
Yeah, thanks, Jade.
You never know what's around the corner, and that's why I went travelling while I've functioning arms, legs, and brain-ish. I'm making the most of it 100%, and that's why I was glad that I did the mountain climb with James and Max, because I've never, I'm so lazy, I don't do anything, and to do that was such an achievement. You see me wheezing at the start, and you know, once I got to a certain point, it was all good.
Yeah, we just rolled you down the hill, didn't we?
Yeah, the best bit was the wind blowing us down the mountain afterwards, because it was 100 mile an hour winds and and blizzards. So, but I do want to go back up there at the same sort of conditions and do a little camp up there. James isn't so keen. He says he'll go back to the camper, but you know,
I definitely do the walk again 1,000,000 times. I do it every day of the week. I just always go back to the camper.
He likes his comforts.
I kind of love getting cold and frosty and everything, and then you've got a reward at the end of it. For me,
warmed up.
Yeah, for me, it's that, right, I'm going to be snuggled in me, and I've got change of clothes there, and I can have a hot meal. So that gets me through the walk.
Yeah, the only thing I want is I want to wake up to that view. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully have a blistery, blizzardy night, and then
you
hopefully
won't have a view, mate. I'll have to come back up in the morning and dig you out.
But hopefully, like I say, hopefully we can get a date arranged in August for our thing.
Yeah, I think August is looking pretty good. I just need to confirm.
I'm away the 9th to the 19th, but other than that,
it's looking pretty good. I'll
thanks, Soph.
I've still got to get a local stealth camp out in July as well, so I'm going to try and get something filmed sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do something in Arnside. I think that's where I'm thinking. So I might even be doing it this up and coming Wednesday or the Wednesday after. But I'll do an Arnside stealth camp.
Well,
video.
Max has got this thing coming up, like they're doing a car boot on the land. So hopefully I've got that. Maybe I don't know whether it's next weekend or the weekend after. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him, but I'm going up there for that one. I'm going to kip on the land and do a camp. Oh, hang on, my foot's touching things. Oh, my foot's touched it and I've turned it off. It's weird because I've got so many bloody plugs here. Oh, it's putting me on the other one as well now. It's put me on the rubbish camera.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Belly cam. It put us on belly cam.
Belly cam.
Belly cam. Yeah, Devon is lovely. And the thing is, we're going to Brixham with our friends across the road. But me and my wife, when we were 14 for a week, that's where we met in Brixham at a Pontins camp, and then never saw each other for 20 odd years after that.
Well, that's where my wife's from. She's a Devonshire girl.
Yeah, I love Brixham. I think it's amazing. Yeah, so going fab safe, got the high score on my assignment since I started, and it was the hardest one so far.
I had an interesting conversation with Carolyn on Wednesday when we went to the
Evening,
gig.
Lee. Good to see you, mate. Mr. Fix It.
Oh yeah, Lee. Hi, Lee. I was with Lee today. I had an interesting conversation with Carolyn on Wednesday when I went to the gig.
Yeah.
I said when our house, when we get a serious offer on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would depend on if Carolyn could get a job.
Yeah.
But we are going to also have a look at. We want to stay up here. We love it up here, but we will also have a look at another option.
Really?
Really?
Not moving down this way.
Potentially. We're just gonna check it out. We know that we're only probably going to be able to get a flat, but we can make things work.
There's no charity shops and car boots around Littlehampton and Chichester and places like that. So,
yeah, I'll be going Worthing when we.
You might be better going to Wrexham.
I'll probably end up staying up in Lancaster. To be fair,
it'd be amazing to have you down this way.
But I've obviously got family in Worthing.
You've got your uncle and that down here, haven't you? So
yeah,
and your best pal.
So
JR will just got off Pornhub.
Oh, we're playing that game again.
I forgot about that.
Took me a week to
recover.
Fix the viruses on the laptop.
Lee's saying Pornhub tonight, James.
Yeah, it's Steve's special. So if Richard's allowed me to lower the tone, then we can play another game.
You lower the tone all you like. Sean's saying, "How was your band night, James?" Zoos, is that their name? They are good.
Too many zoos. Yeah. I think I'm still coming down from it. Like I think it was just. I don't know how I drove us back. I think I got back in the car about quarter to 12, and I got us back home about 12:30 midnight. Yeah, and then lack of sleep, and then you're just basically playing catch up. And then the day after I had Holly. No, I didn't. The day after that I had Holly, and yeah.
James sounds like a good friend to you, Rich. Someone who checks up on you and pushes you to do better is a true friend. Thanks, mate. Yeah, he does. He does, and he's tried very hard to get me back onto the eBay thing. And it's just been a struggle for him and for me. But I say I did go out and buy a few bits yesterday, so I can make money on those. I've got some drafts done, and I just need to smash on with it this week because the driving work slowed up. So I need to get cracking on with the eBaying. Otherwise, I'm really going to be in trouble. Hopefully, well, say not hopefully, but thankfully, I've just had a film prop sale, so that's brought me in a few quid. So
Right.
yeah, save my bacon for another month. Me, Lindsay and Alvin and Max want to arrange a meet up. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We'll do it. Jade's saying you're away when I am then. Oh, Jade, yeah, because Jade's now purchased herself a caravan. Lovely little
What?
thing it is too. So they are going away to
Permanent, or just holiday?
no, towing one.
Permanently.
Well, no, she's not living in it permanently. She's still living in her flat.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to fit all her antiques and stuff in her, and all the stuff she's got for sale in her caravan.
Yeah, but you can get a storage unit.
Yeah, I don't think Jade's got traveller in her. She likes going away on holidays. She wouldn't like doing it full time.
If the cost of living keeps going the way it is, I think I'm only 2 years away from wanting to live like that and having a unit where I can park the van up on night.
Well, my parents, like, they keep moving and then moving into an house and then decide they don't like it and then moving again. I think they moved 3 times in about 18 months, which is absolutely mental. And so I just told them, buy a caravan. There's no point in you buying an house. Buy a caravan unless it's 100% going to be your forever home.
I'll give them another piece of advice. You just start renting and give me the money.
Well, that's another good idea.
And then what we'll do is me and you will invest it in eBay, and then we'll give them
Me and you'll invent it.
£500 a month, which is
We'll invest it in booze, boats, and women.
Well, I'll definitely do the booze and boats. I can't bother with another woman in my life.
It'll be dinghies down Littlehampton Beach and the mist.
Sounds good.
And a beer.
That's one pair cleaned up.
Oh, nice. They're nice. He's on the footwear. James is on the footwear at the minute. I wish I could bloody find footwear like you're finding it. I don't live too far from Lindsay and Alvin. They're only in Portsmouth.
It's only Vinted. I don't get anything from the boot sales or Vinted.
No.
Just get yourself from Vinted. Message people. Be really, really cheeky and be really rude and be prepared for people to say no. And then you get
Evening, Stu. I was saying I was hoping you're going to come on today and lighten the mood with your comedy.
Stu the legend.
Stu the ledge. Yeah, but you're doing well with the old footwear. You got a lot of it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, and I've learned a lot about it. To be fair, as much as there's fakes out there, it doesn't seem to be that like the counterfeits you can normally tell a mile away, unless you start selling the super high end shoes. But like they're not going to counterfeit these, as an example.
Yeah.
So find brands that are like for just trail running. You know, they're going to counterfeit Jordans, as an example. Like, so just don't bother buying Jordans and just buy other brands. You know, if you think of
you said to me earlier, you know, people want to do Tough Mudder and things like that. You know, all these off-road muddy trails and stuff. They're not going to want to buy a new pair of like decent trainers.
No, they want.
I wouldn't want to.
They want to buy £20 pair of good trail running stuff just to do Tough Mudder with. And then, you know, you're doing it. You're not going to mess up your legs, but also you're not fussed if you end up in the shoes at the end of it.
Yeah. And the broad. Evening, Rob. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, the Broads.
Old Rob.
The Broads. Rob coming with a coffee.
Hey, breaking my balls. You're breaking my balls.
Breaking my balls. Sean saying, my mum worked in Devon when she was 15 as a maid in a hotel. Nice.
I beg your pardon.
Jilly's saying, good evening. Lots of love, Rich, to you and Pat. Thank you. Lynn saying, had a brilliant holiday on Norfolk Broads. Great fun. Never been there.
I can tell how filthy I am when I think of the Norfolk Broads. I'm not thinking of the place. I'm thinking of something.
You're thinking of the Norfolk Broads.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking of the Norfolk Broads.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the world. That's what the world's done to me. It's ruined my innocent mind that I
Your
once had.
innocence. It's taking your innocence away from
I
you.
went camping with you once, and it's just destroyed me.
Oh, sorry. I apologise.
You don't have to apologise. I blame Max. Jeez, that guy swears.
Yes, he does swear.
I was watching his
Yeah.
video the other day, and it's like beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
beep,
What,
beep,
the
beep,
AI
beep,
one?
beep.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He does like a swear word. I did say I sent him a link and I said, "Oh, do you want to come on later?" Because I thought I'd be nice for a bit of support. But I'm all right. But he 'cause I knew I thought you'd be busy doing your stuff, which is it's nice that you'd come on as well. But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm doing my stuff. I'm being ignorant and cleaning, but
well,
I'm not.
you're earning your money. Listen, it's your business. It's your
But
business.
I can't
If you ain't doing that, you ain't earning money.
exactly. Well, at the end of the day, it's the difference of I can't commit to Saturday Night Live, but I don't mind popping on whilst I'm doing what I'm doing, and I can just prep up shoes and waffle along and have a bit of banter. So I get the best of all worlds that way.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Now that's the dream, really. Getting to have a bit of banter with a chat. Wishing everyone happy Saturday, having a giggle, and
Yeah.
then when I'm on my lunch break, we'll go and search up some interesting websites and some
on Sean Hub.
on Sean Hub.
Jilly saying she loves Sean's latest creation. The guy's amazing. What he can do with stuff like.
Sean is amazing at what he can create.
I don't know about the other Sean because I don't know. He's nowhere to be seen, so I don't know what he's like.
Yeah, the only thing he can create is a war or a riot.
Trouble, yeah.
Or a riot, yeah.
Yeah.
If we keep saying if we say Abercrombie 3 times,
Abercrombie, yeah, he turns up like flipping Candyman.
Yeah, Abercrombie. He'll turn up now.
He's probably out floozying in Richmond tonight.
Yeah, well. I've not been chatting to him as much as I normally do. I think he's just
the same as everyone else, just concentrating on his business. He's just cracking on, isn't he?
Yeah, I normally catch up with him, but
I haven't seen him in chats as much. Like, to be honest with you, I don't think he spent as much time on YouTube.
How selfish of him.
No, it's selfish, isn't it? But the old tattoo's healed up anyway. It's healed up nicely.
Did you get the Times with JR one?
I've got to get the Times with JR and the Maximus and K ones. But, I want to get these finished first. So, it'd be nice when it's done. So, yeah, get all the old stuff covered up. With the old Japanese stuff.
Hector, come here.
Oh.
Didn't see the boy. Come here. Come say hello to everyone.
Did you ever hear from PvP? Do you know what? I haven't heard from PvP in a long time. Oh, look at Hectorius. Hector. Hello, boy.
Oh, hello, everybody. Wish you all a happy weekend. Oh, good boy.
He's a gorgeous boy, he is.
Good boy.
For those that haven't seen James' video, go and watch it. His last video. He does.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right,
James did tell the story. Like he obviously did have 2 dogs. Now he's got 1 because they both fell ill, and unfortunately he lost the other one, Henry. So he was, but I did get to meet them both before they got ill, which was really nice. Lovely dogs, and we still got Hector, which is amazing.
I didn't think we were going to have him. I remember having a conversation with you saying I'm pretty sure that for both.
Yeah.
I completely blanked that part out of my head, and I was thinking about the other day, and I was just thinking, because I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Whilst it was happening, I then almost blanked it out that was a possibility. But like, reality is that like, for the sake of maybe 12 hours, maybe 20 hours tops different, we would have lost Hector as well. It's because
100%.
Sadly Henry was the initial carrier of the virus, and that's why Hector got it, because he got it from his brother.
Yeah.
And I think he was just too far gone, Henry was. But sadly, Henry had always been a bit of a weaker stomach and stuff like that compared to Hector. So that's just.
I like to say, it's right. That thing again. You remember the good times that you had with him. You got videos of him and stuff, and it's remembering those times and just carrying on with Hector.
Too right,
You know?
man. Too right. And I did, and as I said, I did that really
Hi,
nice
Brad.
walk with the boys.
Yeah.
There's a part in the video that you'll never see, which is where they started running down all the way down the mountain. They chased sheep for about 2 miles, but we'll keep quiet about that.
Yeah, let's not tell him about that.
Jesus, jeez, Louis.
Would you ever go back to making YouTube vids, Rich, or is Saturday Night Live enough for you? I am intending on making a lot more videos. Not so much about reselling anymore. I want to do the adventures because, you know, it just when the couple of times that we've got away, when we did the Lake District and the Peak District, you know, I needed that. It was not only a physical reset, it was a mental reset. And like I say, the last few weeks building up to today have been really tough for me. And so I want to do more of the adventure stuff. I want to do more wild camping, cooking in the wild, stealth camping in the car, mountain climbing, anything that's adventurous. That's what I want to do now. I want to live every single day as if it's my last day on this earth, you know, and most of it's going to be at home. I've just got to put a smile on and crack on and get on with things. But when we go away, it's got to be crazy. It's got to be stuff that gets the adrenaline going. It's got to be stuff that, you know, there are people that do subscribe to me that like those videos and that can't get out and do the stuff that we can get out and do. So luckily enough, we can take you on our adventures with us, you know. And the good thing with what we do is we do all these crazy things that a lot of you might not be able to do. We also video it. There's also 3 of us that video most of it. I'm going to be doing my stuff on my own. James is going to be doing his stuff on his own, and Max is going to be doing stuff on his own. Like he's just
I already am now. I'm already started. But
yeah, Max. Yeah, James has. He said, "F you lot." Like he said, "I can't even be bothered with you lot anymore." He said, "I'm just going to do my own thing." He says, I'm going to be massive, and you're just never going to get anywhere in life."
Once a month, there is always going to be a new video on my channel.
So yeah, there's plenty more coming. Lots of adventures.
Yeah, my most recent one was only 3 weeks old now, so
That was a nice video, though. It was a really nice put together video. I enjoyed it.
There's always new stuff coming out.
In St. James is a beauty. He's such a lovely dog.
Oh, Hector, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I've got to say.
Jeff, hope you're well, mate. Good to see you. I say you're one of the people that have just been incredible supporting me as well, and I just want to say thank you to you from my heart. You know, you just been amazing and above and beyond to me. So thank you.
Santa.
Yeah, love Santa. Great to be 18. My lad's just gone out clubbing with his mates. Can't even remember 18 now. Can't even remember it. I want to do wild camping and cooking in the wild. I'll come with you, Rich. Soph, listen, you're welcome. Come with us. Come with us.
Don't. It's not worth it.
James loves doing the old cooking when we're away. He's like.
That's one thing I can promise you if you come with us. I'll do you a quality meal, 100%.
There you go.
I'm definitely Gino De Campo.
Gino De Camp. Gino
De
Camp.
Exactly. Yeah. Without the Gino.
Gino De Camp. Gino De Camp boy.
Gino De Camp boy. That's me.
So yeah, you're welcome to come with us, Soph. Come with us. Before anyone
says that's offensive, we're referring to just camping. So if you've taken offence to that, then you should have taken a tent.
Hi Jeff, thought you were going to your son's wedding. When's that? Hi Jeff, how did the wedding go? Nice. I want to learn fishing too. Yep, I've done fishing. I used to do a lot of fishing. Well, so you'll probably learn better fishing off of Richard, Secret Carper.
Yeah, 100%. That man can fish.
He can fish. He's definitely caught bigger fish than me. Yeah, Rich, close to nature is very good for you. 100%. I mean, the first time we went and I did that climb, it was so emotional. A lot to do. I suppose a lot of it was to do with the fact that we actually got off the top of the mountain and
alive.
Alive. But yeah, what you know, when I come home, it was just such a buzz, and I couldn't stop watching the videos of it. I still can't stop watching the videos of it. So it's just something that I found in my life a bit later on in my life, admittedly.
Just so you know, it's not the walking video. We made some special videos That's what kids watch.
Yeah, James made some special videos with his tent poles.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, I quite liked it when we're all in Max's at the end and we're all just chilling. I just like that curry and that meal and that.
And watching the film, it was just
Yeah.
a tops. It was just,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like that.
yeah, it was nice. We were all cozied up and we were just like watching a film, chilling with a beer. We'd had good food, and it was just like just us three just sitting there under blankets, just watching a film together. And it was in Max's camper, and it was amazing. It was amazing, you know. Never forget things like that. And that's the things that you've got to remember, you know, whether it's with people that are still here, whether it's with people that are not. You just got to remember the good times and just celebrate that every day. Fly
Celebrate
fishing.
good times. Come
Come
on.
on. Adventure Hut. How would you like a trip to see the Titanic in a dodgy homemade submarine? Do you know what? I'm one of the biggest Titanic fans.
I'm with you. As long as it's controlled by an Xbox controller or something like that, then I'm game.
No, I would absolutely love to go down and see the real Titanic, you know, but it not in one of those subs that's made with like a computer controller, and yeah, it's got handwritten signs saying ballast tank and blood. Yeah, it's all a bit sticky tape and glue. I'm not into all that. I'm not about that. I'm about being safe. You know, I want to live as long as I can. I don't want to, you know. And those people probably thought that it was going to be good. It was going to be fine. There was a guy actually. I've been watching him for a long time. He does river diving. He cleans up the rivers, finds murder weapons in the States and things like that. And actually, there was a few. He was on the boat that took that sub out. He was on that boat, and he went on that sub. Lucky enough, they couldn't. I think it was number 3, because they did 5 attempts at it, and obviously the 5th one was the one where they tried it and it didn't work, I think. But he was on the 3rd one, I think, a few days before the accident, and he actually did go into the sub, and they did go down a bit nearer to the coastline. His name's Dally MD, Dally MD. Yeah, and he actually was on the boat with some of those guys that lost their lives. So yeah, it's not. I'd love to see the Titanic, and I'd love to go down and see it. But like not. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go down there just for it to be my last trip, 100%. And obviously, no one's going to go down if they think it's the last trip. But it was just another sad thing. That's what I'm saying. There's so many sad things going on in the world. I don't have news. I don't have the news pop up on my phone anymore. Still got my blooming torch on. I don't have the news or anything popping up on my phone anymore because it's all doom and gloom. I'm not interested in any of that. You know, everyone's talking about this Ren guy. You know, some people like his music, some people don't. I think his music's good now, actually. I was a bit dubious about it to start with, but he's just raised £21,000 for the Brighton RNLI, the lifeboat institution. £21,000 because they went out searching for his mate when his mate actually committed suicide. I like things like that. I like to hear nice things. I like to hear happy things. Obviously, it's come from a bad thing, but he's doing such good things with his music and that, and it's just incredible. You know, I think the guy is talented, and I just think he's got a massive heart, and that sort of news I like. But like doom and gloom, and this person's died, and these people have been killed, and I just can't listen to it. I just can't listen to it. It's depressing. And a lot of people suffer mental health anyway. You don't need the news feeding the beast. I've been watching the Fish Locker for years, not seen that one, Soph. Had fly fishing lessons at Derwent Water. Always fancy trying fly fishing, you know, with old JR Hartley.
What were you doing
Not,
fly?
not JR reselling or times with JR
Hartley.
Hartley.
Well, I am JR, so I could do it for you.
There's that's his uncle. J.R. Hartley was his uncle.
Yeah.
Rich, there's a channel called I watch called Hayes Outdoors. Not sure if you've seen it, but it's really good. I'll have a look. Actually, I'll have a look now on my phone quick. I'm not going to watch it, but I'll pull it up. Hayes Outdoors. Hayes Outdoors has come up. I will leave that on there and I will have a little mooch once we finish the live. Thanks. Thanks for that, Soph. Appreciate that. Jeff saying, hi, Paul and Murray. Wedding was awesome. That's good, mate. It's nice to hear some good news. Hear nice things going on in the world. Soph saying she'll be the new chef, James. Oh, there's a challenge there. There's a challenge there. We can have a cook off.
I welcome someone to cook. I'd love to see someone out cook me. The most respect ever, but I don't think you stand a flying chance.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
It's not a challenge. It's just fact. It's just sheer fact.
More mountain climbing vids, Rich. 100%,
guys. I do 99% of all meals in my house, so I cook every single day.
Very true.
I'm a beast of a cook.
You know, I was going to say me and Max helped when we were away. I helped, apart from the day after the day we actually did the mountain climb. I went straight to bed. I was not a well man.
Yeah, no, you're not. Well, you were well. You're just tired.
Oh, mate, I was mentally and physically
that pizza
obliterated.
It was absolutely
and I missed the pizza. We were supposed to. What was it supposed to have had? Sausage and mash.
Yeah,
and onions.
We started doing it all, and then you passed out. So then I was like, I did.
Absolutely.
But then I also learned a very valuable lesson, which is I'd never make the effort to make a big meal. I would just do pizza.
You'd be too knackered after doing that, you know.
So now I know the pizza works. I do the pizzas in the Ridge Monkey, and I just have pizzas. Yeah. I'd have a pizza party after.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, guys, loads more mountain climbing. Hopefully, our plan would probably be like after a year of doing it, this time next year we'll try and organise like a subscriber one where that's we can get a few people out with us. Yeah, 100%.
Especially, also, like something in the lakes. We'll try and do something like August.
It'd be good. It would be good to get, if there was any of you subscribers that wanted to come on an adventure with us and do Helvellyn, which was the first mountain I've ever done. And go back and watch the video of Helvellyn. It's
not in the winter. Not in the winter.
Yeah, but it wasn't winter when we went. The weather we got wasn't forecast. 100-mile-an-hour winds and blizzards. But what an experience! But in the summertime, like when it's nice and clear, and we're going to get the views. Like if we could get some subscribers to cut, what an amazing trip that would be. Yeah. Like I say, we've definitely had the highest reseller meetup.
Yeah.
So me, you and Max sitting on the peaks eating our cheese toasties.
I don't know. Anyone meeting in a car park in Scotland's probably higher than us.
Oh, maybe. It's just funny, James. Not offensive, so saying. Jeff, so glad it went well, and you and Mrs. Claus can relax now. They've still got toys to make for Christmas.
Funny, not offensive. I wasn't offended.
No, she's saying you wasn't offensive when you said about Gino De Campi.
Oh, all right. Oh well, I just think
know what we're like, us lot.
Yeah, if people find that offensive, don't come on a hike with me.
Yeah, it was strange how they set up. It was a strange setup how they went down there. I don't think everyone is talking about Ren. I think it's just Max, bless him. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of he this week though, or last week, he was on BBC and ITVX about this money's right. I mean, the guy's making what? That's a bit of a that. I didn't mean that to be a pun, but obviously he's raised 21 grand for the RNLI, and I was just about to say he's making waves. He's making the waves in the music business. The guy, he's going to do well. He's actually going to do well. Because the stuff he sings about isn't just made up. It's true stuff about his life and everything. Oh, look, here he is. Sorry, gang, I've been listening only, and although I was a little late after listening in playback speed 1.75, I'm finally all caught up. Hope you're well. And yes, lads, that snuggle under the blanket. I didn't say it was a snuggle. I said it was nice watching the film under a blanket with you guys afterwards.
I didn't say we're pitching a tent. I said there was definitely
There was no tent poles involved.
there was no. It was at this point. It was at that point he realised there was no tent poles involved.
But hopefully you're going to get another. You're going to get another video from the from us three, the three amigos. Hopefully in August in North Wales. So I've already got the. I've got the mountain. I've got the mountain. I just got to find something close by where we can do some caving. I've also got a Peak District one that I was working on that beforehand, so we've got that one coming up. And me and Max have got a couple of little bits coming up. One is, like I say, he's doing, him and his family are doing. They've got a lump of land and they're doing like a little car boot sort of thing on there. There's going to be loads of footfall, so I'll be going to that and kipping on the land. Hopefully tenting, and then he wants to come down my way as well, so hopefully we'll be able to do like a little overnighter down here and then go and pick Jade up on the...
I'm planning on coming down there November, December.
Oh, that'd be good. But like in July, I think the end of July, I'm going to Max's and we're going to do this car boot thing, whatever it is, and do a bit of wild camping on the land. And then he wants to come down here. We're going to go and do an overnighter, and then we're going to go and do Apps Court Farm car boat sale. So he's going to come down with us and do that. So there'll be me, Jade, and Max doing the car boat.
Well,
Sophie saying, "Oh, look! Sophie saying, I will outcook you, James." That's a challenge.
There's no challenge.
Well, I don't know.
I really respect anyone, but you just don't stand a sodding chance. So,
hi, Steve. I hope you're well, mate.
Good I welcome it, but I know exactly what's going to happen. You're going to turn up, and then you give it all the bigging on the chat. And you turn up, and then you go, actually, it turns out I'm not as good a cook as you. And I'll go, I told you, because there's certain things I just know I'm better at.
He's very confident in his cooking.
I can't read, I can't write, but I can definitely cook.
But I can drive a tractor.
I can drive me a cup of meal.
Still chuffed with my ANP gram.
We'll see.
With my anagram skills last night. Oh, there you go. Lee saying, I've seen the video and I'm not doing Helvellyn with you two. Or free. Mate, come and do it. It'll be so much fun.
Yeah, Lee, when we do anything north of the borders, if you can come with me, Lee, there's enough room in the van.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah.
Max is saying nor would he.
Yeah, but
you loved it, Max, getting all stressy up there, throwing a BF.
Well, now I know, Max, the walk's going to be so much better because I can just be like, you
can just wind him up.
I can just go. I can wind him up. But when you hardly know people and you're up there, it's all like learning terms.
Not being funny, we'd only just met the day before, so like. And then we're on the top of a mountain. We can't see the edge of the mountain. It's 100-mile-an-hour winds and literally snow blizzards, like hitting us in the face like bullets. And it was just, I was just laughing at Max because he was. I weren't laughing at him when he was near the edge because I was getting so scared. I was going, "Come, Max, please come back." And then he started going off. Going off.
Oh, how we laughed! Oh, how we laughed! We laughed. We laugh now.
I think the bit that made me laugh the most was him saying, "I am not risking my life for people I met on YouTube."
I never heard that phrase. That's funny.
Oh, I did. He said, "I'm not risking my life for people I met on YouTube." Oh, it was funny. It was funny. It wasn't Rich saying I had an obsession. An obsession?
An obsession?
I don't know what you've got an obsession with, matey. What did I say you've got an obsession with?
I don't think you did.
No. Every single video on my suggested feed is either Ren. Oh, talking about Ren. Suggest is either Ren or someone who has collaborated with. I can't beat the algorithm. Never beat the algorithm. It feeds us what we desire. 100%. Your video was madness, Max. You sounded like my kids telling me a story that goes on for about a year. Hi, Lisette. Good to see you. Thank you for coming over and seeing us. No, that's Roxette. You're thinking Roxette, not Lisette.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You actually watched it. Look, Jade's saying you actually watched it. Max is saying Jade actually watched it. We all watched it, Maximus. You're getting the AI to do it now. You're not even editing it yourself. You're just getting the AI to do it. Kate goes mad when I use her iPad for YouTube because all the things I watch then come up on her feed. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
My wife's looking at fish and chips going inside. Anyway, if you were here last week,
if you were here last week, you know exactly what he's talking about.
You know,
hi, George.
All we're saying is fish fingers. That's all we're saying.
Exactly. Hi, Night's Life. Hey, everyone. Just got back from the unit and it's torrential raining. That's the only thing. It's noisy in them units when it rains. God blimey. I used to go up my one and it used to deafen me sometimes.
I used to like it when you went in it and then you just had no signal.
Yeah, it just died. The phone, the signal just died. Don't think Max could handle me, Jade's saying. No, you'd feel bullied. Yeah. Yeah. I think she means that he'll feel bullied.
Max can handle everyone. Max is
James is nothing without a ridge monkey.
Hey, don't give away my secrets, Max.
He can make a good pot noodle.
Hey, make a beast of a pot noodle. Get that hot water on.
Seems a bit overconfident to me, Steve's saying. I think Ren is an amazing person, Lynn saying. After all he's been through, not only has he come out, he's...
Just to let Steve know, don't forget, Steve, I'm an Arsenal fan, so we put on a big front.
Quasi saying next year you can do the North Pole. No, but we are doing North Wales. We've done the Lakes, we've done the Peak District. We're doing North Wales, then possibly Scotland, I think, then Northern Ireland, and then we're into Europe. So yeah, we are doing the road trips like Max and Paddy.
Sounds like we're bloody trying to conquer the world. We
are conquering the world.
No, but we are. I am looking forward to in a few years when we start getting into the Europe area.
Yeah, definitely. Sophie saying, okay, James, you do one night and I'll do another night. Cook off.
Yes.
Ready. Yes, there you go. Off. Helped lots of people, Lynn saying. Yeah, definitely.
I'm up for a ready, steady cook off. I tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. I'll do the first night, and then when we do the massive hike, you can cook the day after. Deal.
Yeah, deal. There you go.
I tell you what, I don't have to eat your food. Your food will be better because I'm just grateful.
I'll probably be dead. I probably won't even taste it.
I'm grateful someone's cooking the meal.
North Pole. Did someone say I'd love to go to the North Pole? Love it. Max is saying when it gets to the ping that the guy that has just led you up hasn't got a freaking Scooby what he's doing. I've said it many times. We were lucky to make it down. But there is a saying: "Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin."
I'm going to be honest. I didn't lead us up there.
I didn't. I was at the back.
I think you'll find initially I said, "Let's go and do the easy way." Max, if you want someone to blame, he's right next to me. And we should have known better, Max. We basically were led astray from Richard.
Yeah, I'll take that one. No boots, no claws, no experience, just stupidity. Listen, we survived it. There's people that had all the kit before that haven't survived it. We survived it. And we're still here to tell the tale.
We did all right.
Anyway, you two did all right. I'm the one that nearly slipped off. Oh, I'll tell you what, it makes life interesting, doesn't it?
It definitely does. Definitely does.
It's not crazy, it's cookies, Max says. Stupidity is the best kind of identity. I know what you mean, George. It is. Is he singing to me? Is who singing to you?
Me, Roxette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. Hi, Rich James and chatters. Tam and Bell are in.
You
Good
need to hurry
evening.
up. You need to hurry up and start eating the chat now. Speed up because we're about 5 minutes behind.
No, we're not. I'm nearly there.
Catch up then.
I'm nearly there. Gwaz is saying hello, Tam and Bell. Paul and Reach. Stu saying hello. Pat saying hello, my mum. Tam and Bell. Hello, George. Hi, Stu. Hi, Tam and Bell. Thrifty George. Tam and Bell resale. Hope you don't mind me using a tiny wee clip of you in the latest vid, like 2 seconds. Interesting fact, I've never tried a pot noodle. I have, however, tried the North Korean vegetarian equivalent, not poodle.
Hey.
Yes, Stu.
Keep that one in. Keep that one in.
Yeah, we'll keep that one in. And Arsenal fans say no more, full of confidence, no end product. James knocking out a mean beans on toast.
That's it. You see, the thing is, you see, if you're going to talk the talk, you also got to admit that you why you walk the walk. And I am an Arsenal fan, so we talk a lot of waffle and we don't get anything for it.
Yeah, there you go. I was meant to ask everyone last night, but I fell asleep. That was George. Arsenal were outstanding for a minute. Then the match started.
Hey,
Chris is saying.
I take it all. I agree. I agree with what everyone's saying. I can't deny that we haven't won anything because we haven't won anything. So it is what it is.
I thought Arsenal were doing well.
Well, on a scalability of
not that I watch football,
as well as seasons could have gone. I think had you told me the start of next season that we finished second, it would give City a bit of rivalry. I would have bit your hand off. And had you told me we've done as well in the transfer market, that we've been buying the players and we've spent the most money, I'd bite your hand off. So everything's in the right direction, but you know, it's a bit like it's difficult because Pep Guardiola is potentially one of the greatest of all times when it comes to managers, and I think Man City, especially with Haaland, when it comes to football, they are the best team in the world. Hands down, I don't think there's a better football team. So. But as an Arsenal fan, I'm not deluded. It's a bit like anything. If you're going to go into competition against anyone, you've got to know your rivals. Yeah. And Man City are the best. They are by far the best. Does that mean we can beat them? Of course we can. But any team can beat any team at the end of the day. But hands down, Man City are just incredible. And from a football fan, it's amazing watching what they can do, especially winning the treble last season. You know, fair play to them.
Is that Steve's team, Man City, is it?
Yeah.
I think Chris like them as well, Car Boot Chris.
I'm not too sure, probably.
Was he a Man City fan, or is it just like whatever team's doing well at the time?
Well, they've been doing well for a lot of years, so
no, that's right.
A lot of Man City fans are ex-Chelsea fans.
Sophie's saying, Tam, are you going to keep growing your top knot? He's trying to be like Sean, that's why.
Is he trying to be like...
trying to be like Sean.
What's his name? Gareth Bale, when he had his hair like that.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
He did that, didn't he?
Time check, 8:33 p.m. GMT. So what time is it now? That's all right. It's only 8:34. Not doing bad. Good. Not doing bad, Jeff. Not a chocolate eater. Lynn needs to give me your address. Oh, I've been eating so much crap the last few days. After the confidence of Arsenal fans last season, you're going to sit there and take it all evening, pal.
Take what all evening? You're not having sex, man.
Sophie saying it's gutting that Arsenal was on top for so long and lost it.
Hey, we've all had that performance.
It's happened to all of us.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes you just got to remember the good times.
Oh dear. You can get pills for that anyway.
Well, the reality is that as a City fan, is that it's all good giving it, but what's going to happen this season if they don't finish top? And it's like, well, you've got the best squad, you've got the best players, so it's difficult for a team like City because they are the best, and I think it's quite difficult when the pressure's on because there's only if you're at the top, there's only one way you can go. You can stay there, but sadly, so we'll see what happens with City.
Little Steve seems to think you're a closet Spurs fan.
Oh, does he? Oh, bless him. Bless him. Oh, I love
Sophie's saying she's embarrassed to support Chelsea now. Do you know what? I've never, ever ever been into football in my life, and my two daughters, Jade and Shannon, are Chelsea mad.
I'll wear a Tottenham shirt when they win the league. So
I've probably got one somewhere. You can have it.
I will gladly wear a Tottenham shirt when they win the league. And I'm going to be honest, it's not going to happen in my lifetime, so I've got no worries.
Jade saying, have I finished my Ferrero Rochers? No, I've got about 4 or 5 left, Jade, but they have been munched. Hi, Belle. Hi, Rich James and chat. Good to see you, Belle. Are you liking Tam's top knot? His man bun.
His man bum.
His man bum. Top Shop saying, my mum dropped me on my head as a baby, so I support the Arsenal too. There you go.
Hey.
Trying to be Ragnar Lothbrok, James.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who Tam's trying to be, apparently.
I look like Rolo. If you type in Rolo on thingamajig on Google, I look like Ragnar's son. If I grew my beard and did it a certain way.
I have no clue who any of you are talking about.
Go. You can go on your thingy and do a thingy share.
Yes, we are only going to have to be content with the trophies we have already won, Steve's saying. All right, Jeff, that was a big day. Newcastle United all the way, Toon Army, Rich Secret Card was saying.
Yeah, I think Newcastle have got everything going for them. I'm looking forward to the new Amazon series. It's going to be all filmed with Newcastle for last season. So, yeah, astonishing team Newcastle. But Newcastle have so much history as well. They are a team that's, think of the iconic Alan Shearer, like they have got, Man City is right now, but they haven't got a history. They are current, if that makes sense. They are a current affair. When you talk about teams like Newcastle, like in my childhood, like they were massive. Newcastle were massive in the 90s and stuff like that.
Steve saying, careful, pal. Fergie said, not in my lifetime. And remember what happened there. Max lost interest in football at the age of 21. Tam trying to be Max. Yeah, perhaps he does wants to be like Max. It's like Bad Boys. Everyone want to be like Mike.
Everyone wants to be like Max.
Is that a film prop from Flash Gordon, Rich? No, it's an LP that Brum Reseller John sent me for as a gift. I asked him how much it was and said I would be interested in it. And he sent it to me, but because obviously I've got my brother's photo there. He worked for Brian Blessed, who was on obviously Flash Gordon. Plus we've got Carry On record framed there. He loved his carry-ons, and he was especially obsessed by Bond. So we got his Bond thing there, and I got a few candles lit for him and that. So yeah, it's just a soundtrack. I've got photos signed of Brian and Sam Jones and that everywhere, but I've got to get them up. Once I get this sorted in here, I'll get all my memorabilia up on the walls. Bell's saying, I do, Rich. I like the Viking look. Can't wait to pleat it and everything. You'll have to get him to. You have to get his pleat his beard as well. Then plait his beard. David's in from Ireland. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming in. A policeman caught Arsenal players playing football with a hedgehog last week. Stop that, said the PC. It's incredibly cruel. Don't be a spoil sport, replied the hedgehog. I'm winning 5-0 here.
Hey.
Boom.
Hey.
Jade saying a battle of the top knot and beard. Yeah. That was a good that. As long as I don't go full Amish, Jade, I'll be okay. Yeah, you could get them old curly bits down in front of your ears there. Go proper, go full out on it. We sure was, James. Rich is saying about his tunes. Hey Sam, we saw your doppelganger last night on Lindsay Nalvin's live stream at the Raleigh Durham International Airport. I don't know where Mr. Abercrombie is. I'm going to message him after this because I'm a bit concerned. I remember Sophie saying, I remember Newcastle being a big team when I lived in Plymouth. I watched them play Argyle. Everyone's saying hello. Did you get a good pick, Jeff? I think they were League One at the time, maybe Championship equivalent. Well, I'm not into football, but I'm hoping because the future son-in-law is a first team for Watford. I'm hoping I might get some tickets to go and watch him. I'll go and watch him then. I'll go and watch a live match. I can't watch him on telly because otherwise it gets in the way of my reacher.
I finished that now.
Have you? It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's walking off.
It's gutting though, isn't it? When you watch something decent like that and it finishes a series reacher. Yeah. For those that haven't watched it, watch Reacher. It's amazing.
Amazon exclusive.
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. David saying hello. Tam the Viking. Tam the Scottish Viking. I've probably got a Viking sword he can have. James, how much money have you made scratching them lottery trainers? Lynn's saying.
How much of a what?
How much have you made scratching them lottery trainers?
Well, they come up nice and clean.
Oh, they're nice. What make of them ones?
These are called Saucony. What's that?
Saucony.
What
All right. Are they like running trainers or?
Yeah, trial stuff. Yeah, nice brand. £100 maybe brand new or so.
Oh, nice.
But because the mesh, I use this. If anyone wants to know what I'm using for cleaning, I use that, and it's a stain remover. But it's
do you use that on like vans and stuff like that as well? What would you use to clean up the canvas on vans?
On the white stuff, and on the bottom of the soles, I use.
Yeah, but what about on the canvas?
That's what I use on mesh. Always on mesh on canvas because it's for it's tough stain removal and gentle on fat, and it's gentle on fabrics basically. Yeah. So the whole point is it's not going to stain or damage any fabrics, but it smells really nice. Like it's rose and it's like a rose smell, like a rose scent. So what's nice about that is that I don't wash. 99% of my stuff I never put through the washing machine.
We don't need to.
I hand clean everything because I just don't. Putting it in a washing machine is a good thing for. I'd rather sit here and hand do it, and then the benefit is that if I put it in a washing machine, it's going to take a day for it to dry. Yeah. These will be dried in an hour, but you just take a bit more of a scrubbing.
Yeah, nice.
But all I'm using is a soft bristle brush. I scrape over them, and then I go over it with a wet wipe, and all the crud
just comes off.
Comes off.
Oh, nice. Sean, Paul saying, Chop saying, Sean has been arrested for wearing one of his loud shirts in the built-up area. Jeff saying that stuff is astonishing, James. Yeah, I think he's just got it.
Astonishing.
Chris is saying, thought that was a bottle of tomato ketchup hung over the door. All your bottles up on the top.
Up there. Oh yeah, it's on my mayo. It's my mayo. Yeah.
Sam's saying it keeps out the vampires, Chris. What, the old tomato ketchup?
I can't win with these lot, can I?
What's it called again, James? I hate the smell of the pink stuff. It's called Astonish.
Astonish.
What's it? Yeah, but what is it? Astonish.
It's just called Astonish Specialist, and then it's called Fabric Stain Remover. But you can choose whatever fragrance you want. It's obviously
Where did you get it?
You can get it in Asda, Home Bargains, B&M, but I bulk bought 20 of them in a massive box from eBay, and it worked out less than £1 a unit.
Really?
The address, yeah. So I bulk bought 20 all at once. So yeah, what happens is when you're a professional like me, you go.
He's got bulk buys of everything.
1 second. Where they are? Oh, there they are. All in there.
Most people like they sort of hoard things like tins of beans and that, like there's going to be a nuclear war. James just gets his cleaning stuff.
Yeah, I bulk buy cleaning stuff.
Rich, do people on eBay ever ask for a certificate of authenticity when purchasing film props? Yes, mate, all the time. All the time. But the problem is when you get them from crew members or, you know, off of people that have sort of been in the film industry and stuff like that, or you've traded with collectors and stuff like that, like you don't get them. You don't get certificates. You don't get COAs. So it's difficult. A lot of people are put off by it, but like I had my own website at one stage, I think 2014, and funny enough, before me and my brother had a big falling out, I made the website up because most of the props on the site were his at the time. I had a lot of my own stuff as well, but you know, a good part of it was my brother's stuff. And we had a big falling out, so I said, "That's it. I'm one of the times we fell out, I'm closing the website down, blah blah blah, this, that, and blah blah that. You can have all your stuff back." So there was a big ding dong. But I had my own website and I made my own certificates. I bought my own little logos, stickers and stuff. Like people can ask for COAs. COAs don't mean anything. They're not. I always, when people ask me for COAs, I say, sorry, I haven't got a COA. Some stuff I've got COAs for, like Nutty Professor costumes. I've got COAs from Premier Props in America. They're not worth the paper they're written on. Anyone can make a COA. Like some of the people I know that sell props have got the moodiest COAs, certificate of authenticity, that I've ever seen in my life. They've got the moodiest ones out there. They're not worth the paper they're written on. And the stuff that they're selling, that they're making certificates for, really obviously haven't been in the films. They've nothing to do with it. They're just things that they've decided they're going to say was from the film. And it's, yeah, that's what I always think. I always think that it's not worth the paper it's written on. Unless it's from, I mean, you know, I don't really get on with Steve at the prop store. He's probably, my brother was bigger than him at one stage as a prop seller when he had his business, Rare Props. Now Steve Lane is sort of the biggest film prop dealer out there, and you know he's got his own certificate, but like you can tell the stuff that he's got is proper. You know, he's got sort of stuff you can clearly see in it, just like me and my brother had, but we obviously weren't selling stuff with COAs at the time. Not worth the paper it's written on. Cheers, James. I'm Maz. I am Groot is here saying I am Groot. Good evening, Groot.
I'm Groot.
Everyone's Chop saying no, I'm Groot. Uncle Albert saying during the war we didn't have Astonish available to clean our trainers. Did you have trainers in them days, like Uncle Albert?
Uncle Albert didn't, you know, he used to have formal shoes.
Lynn saying what's happened to the quizzes? Due to my mental health, like say the last few weeks have been really tough because it's been leading up to this, which is like obviously the second year since I lost my brother and I was with him at the time. So the last few weeks have been tough, but to be honest with you, I've been struggling with depression for longer than that. I've always been honest about it. I've always said like I suffer depression and stuff, but I don't necessarily talk about it all the time when it really, really gets to me because it is what it is. And I want to be here to support you lot and to give you positive vibes, not sit here going, oh my God, you know, going on about my problems. I've got James for that. Like, I don't need to do that on a live. I can do that on a phone call with James.
Is that what they're called?
I just go on and tell all my problems to James, because since Samaritans have blocked my phone number and won't answer the calls to me anymore, I just I just bug James. But that's why. But the quiz,
I'm Samaritan's diversion caller.
yeah. But I will be doing more quizzes. I've just got to get my head in the right space, and we will get back to doing quizzes again. Lynn saying, Uncle Albert, spit was polish in the olden days. It was. It really was. Yeah, spit and polish. Spit shine. Hi, Tam and Bell. Jade saying that they probably used that one. What's it called? What? Have you picked up any more props recently? Are there any you're currently trying to get? I would like to get some stuff from the new films. Actually, talking of films, I watched Black Adam today. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
It was a bit meh.
Yeah, I thought that because he's obviously not a hero, is he? This is my second gin and lemonade, guys. So like, it's not just lemonade tonight.
Like an anti-hero, isn't he?
It was just a bit strange, I thought. And what would they have a lot called? Not the Justice League, wasn't it?
Justice Boys.
I've never heard of any of that lot. The only one that I've heard before out of that film that I saw in that film,
James Bond.
No, was the black lady, the one that's in all the Marvel films. I can't remember her name now, but she's the one, isn't she? She's the only one I sort of even knew or recognised. But I thought that was all right. But I haven't picked up any props recently. I did a trade for some props with someone, some props from other films for a few bits, for a couple of Bond barrels and stuff. I sold one of those Bond barrels. You know, I'm not the Bond expert. My brother was the Bond expert. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've still got some Bonds. We bought a load of Bond stuff together. I've still got some Bond ammo crates and stuff in the back shed. But so I'm slowly getting through it and sorting all the props out. Keep saying it. I've got thousands of DVDs. If anyone wants to drive down to my house, you can have all these DVDs before I give them away to charity. I've got thousands of them.
I've just binned loads to skip the other day.
Yeah, but like, if someone deals in DVDs and you want to come down and drive down here and get them, I've got a wall of them there. I've got a wall of them over the back there, and I've also got a whole racking unit in the next bit that's full of them, free back. The whole thing's free back, and every single thing is full up. So if anyone wants them, let me know. You can welcome to come down and pick them up. You can have them all for nothing. Have you ever tried Reiki? No, I haven't. I'll tell you what, my wife started doing Pilates. She said that's good. Her asthma's bad at the minute, and she said that's been really good for her.
Bit of Reiki healing.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think just bang stones and.
Oh, is it stones and where they do the cupping and all that on the back?
I don't know what Reiki is. Reiki healing is like just a form of like spiritual healing and stuff like that. It does work for some people. For me, I prefer.
Oh, it's where people put their hands over you and all that, like.
Is that what you call it when you come in my van on a night? You call it Reiki, and
I just did a bit of Reiki on you.
It sounds like.
It sounds like Reiki. Yeah, sounds like something worked bad, doesn't it? No, I've never tried it.
That feeling, I want Reiki healing.
Jade saying vanish.
Bang.
Black Adam receives 2 mez from Rich and James. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't really like it, to be honest with you. I really didn't. I just thought it was a bit pants. Lynn's saying, Rich, give me an email. Give me an email. Gave it to Soph earlier. Okay. Give them to Max. I don't know what you're talking about.
DVDs
Oh,
probably.
the DVDs. Max don't want the DVDs. Bell will give you some Reiki or Reiki. Have you ever had a return on eBay and the buyer has sent back a random item to scam you for a refund? I
Yes.
haven't. That James has. I haven't.
I've literally just had it done, and all you do is you click received, and then the fourth option down.
No, I think what he's saying is, have you ever like Bold Finds had where he bought, I think, was it he bought a Wii or something and someone sent him a lolly stick? I think that's what he
Right.
means. Have you ever sold anything and someone sent something back that's completely different?
Yeah, I've had that. Just had that happen. I had a return. Where I've got a pair of jeans instead of a £40 pair of shoes.
Oh,
You know that? Yeah, that I was talking to you about that return that randomly happened. It was
yeah,
over 30 days.
yeah.
It's a pair of jeans that have come.
No,
So all you do is you put mark as received, and then the
right.
bottom option, all you do is you take all the photos of the. I took a photo of the package,
Yeah.
the label, the item inside the package, me pulling it out, then a photo of the item. I put all 5 photos on there, and then I put descriptions. Put received parcel. As you can see, not shoes as stated in the listing. Wrong item sent.
Mm.
And then you get a message and it says eBay will give you an answer within 48 hours. I kid you not, within 2 hours I had a message from them and they closed down the case in my favour.
Really?
Yeah, so I didn't have to pay the customer, and the benefit is I've got this pair of jeans. To be fair, they're not bad because they're new with tag. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get them listed on my eBay store. So I've ended up.
Nice. Oh, mate, that's so funny. I didn't even know you got jeans back.
Yeah. That's the news of the day, and that's only happened today though. I've
Yeah.
only fixed all that today, so that's funny.
Yeah. It's energy healing with crystals. I'm level 2 practitioner. Changed my life. I was suffering so badly with anxiety and now very rarely get them. I do suffer with anxiety. And it's only since I lost my brother. I was never really bothered about things before that, but sounds like like I say, I think for me, the only thing that really gets my head straight is doing. Good to see you, mate. Did your brother get you into car booting? No, I was already into car booting. I started actually doing my reselling thing just before I got made furlough. So when all the lockdown came and blah blah blah, I started reselling all my stuff. I started going to Ford and stuff like that. Then obviously the 8th found out my brother was ill of April and started going up to help him out. He did like going to car boots. We went to car boots to Denham up near Pinewood just to see whether they had any, because a lot of the people up there do actually have film props for sale. He used to like buying his DVDs. He used to pay £1 a DVD as well. So maybe if he was still here, I could have sold him all mine. But yeah, he did like a car boot, but he's not the one that got me into the car boots. I think it was just being furloughed that originally got me into going to car boots just to get stuff, because when I was on furlough, I started watching all the videos and all the same people that everybody else watches, and you see them go to car boots, you see them buy these things and make money. I think that it's actually watching other people on YouTube that got me into car boots. But good question. Good question. I like it. But my question is, James, were they nice jeans? Yeah, he just said they're all right. They're new with tags.
Yeah.
Don't knock Reiki till you try it. Heaven. I might give it a go. My wife has had that cupping for her asthma. She's had that cupping done, where like it leaves all the really bad red marks and that. Like, but yeah, I don't know if I believe in all that old tosh. Stu saying there can be very good money in those crystals, Bell. I've seen some sell for over £1,000 a piece for top grade examples. That's some money. That's some money. Thank you, Lynn. It's amazing, brilliant, Bell. Definitely amazing. Have a few good few stones as well, and it helps. I mean, people keep saying it's like when you get achy joints and stuff. People say these copper bracelets. Do they help? Magnet bracelets. Do they help? Has anyone ever used anything like that?
Sausage rolls help.
Sausage rolls definitely help. Help my belly get bigger.
Help me all the time get fat.
Rich must be using dial-up internet. Is it playing up?
It was a moment ago, but I don't worry about it.
Was it?
Don't worry about it. Just ignore him.
No, I can't ignore him. It's Santa. You used to take us to car boots when we was little. So it's oh, true. Yeah, I did. Yeah, very true. Blimey, yeah. Yeah, but I mean that's what got me into it now was the fact that I got made furloughed and I was watching videos. But yeah, I did used to take the kids to them. Their mum loved going to car boot sales.
Well, Santa's the biggest wind-up anyway, so.
Oh, Santa's lovely. But yeah, Jade, you're right. I mean, from what Jade was probably only sort of 3, 4, 5 years old when we used to go to the car boots at the A3 and we used to go to Hook Road Arena that my mum goes to. Yeah, so I've been going to car boots for a long time, but I say this time round, it was really the being made furlough and watching everyone make loads of money on it. Because obviously back in the day when we used to go to car boots when the kids were young, they didn't have YouTube, so you had none of that. So actually, probably yeah, I'm a proper OG old school car booter. I'm one of the original OGs. Thank you, Jade, for reminding me of that.
You never used to make a living off it, though.
Oh, why's that gone off again? No, I didn't used to make it, but I was only going to buy for myself at the time. I was buying stuff for the house and that.
I
So
think
it didn't really matter to me.
I've been going to car boots since I was like 2-3 years old.
Bell saying, I'm going to get you a wee crystal package and send it down to you, Rich, to help with your anxiety. I'll send you some distance healing to you if you like. Sounds like a plan.
Don't send a way to him.
I haven't forgotten you, Bell, either. I've still got your Disney mug here. I've just got to get it sent off. We like bees because I know you like bees. I know Tam doesn't want you to have it, but I've still got your mug here. It's another one of them things that I've just got forgotten about along the way with everything else going on. Yeah, thank you, Belle. Wow, that's amazing, Stu. Stu's saying copper bracelets. That's handcuffs, isn't it? Don't think they're made out of copper.
No.
That's the coppers that put them on.
The coppers.
The coppers that put them on, yeah.
Yeah.
Amethyst is great for pain. When I get backache, I put amethyst crystal on the area, and within 20 minutes, it's either gone or nowhere near a sore. Really, I get backache all the time.
Whiskey's good.
Yeah, gin's good. Gin's good for back pain. Belle, I'd be interested in distance healings. Lynn's saying, well, there you go. Oh, we got Michael in. How you doing, Michael? I did see Michael at the last couple of car boots that we done. Evening all. R.I.P. to your brother Steve Rich, my friend. Yeah, it's 2 years today, mate. So yeah, it's been a tough couple of years. And you know, that's sort of when my business has sort of gone down the pan because obviously probably over 3 years now because I was looking after him at the time. I was still buying stuff, but not really selling. And obviously since he's been gone, my head hasn't really been in the right place. But oh, hang on a minute. Look, here's another name I've been looking for. I do love bees, Rich. Yeah, I know you do, Belle. Evening, fine folk. Hope this evening has been full of fond memories and not too much sadness. Thank you, Sean. I was getting a bit concerned about you. I was going to phone the police tonight and put out a bulletin to go and check your address because I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in many chats just lately. We'll get a bit concerned.
You say his name 3 times in Lipia.
I know, like Candyman you are. Hi, Rich, James. It's apart from having, you don't have like a hook for a hand. You've got like a jewelry loop. Hi, Rich, James, and the lovely people in the chat. Noel saying, good evening, Noel. How wonderful to do a live in honour of your brother. May he rest in peace and you will carry him in your hearts forever. Thank you, Noel. That's lovely.
That's nice.
Yeah, but you know, well, obviously we love him dearly and we miss him like crazy. So I thought, seeing as it's 2 years today, I thought I would dedicate tonight's live to him. Sean saying hello to Jade. I've got some amethyst. Unfortunately, it's about 10 kilograms, so it probably would do your back more harm than good. Well, and Stu, everyone's saying hello to Sean and Michael and Null. I'll tell you who I haven't seen tonight, Lindsay and Alvin. I did watch their live last night. They've probably got sore heads, to be honest with you. Sean and Null both came on at the same time. Yeah.
You've never seen them separate, though, have you?
Ah, well, there you go.
The conspiracy.
There you go. One turns up, the other turns up.
Right.
But yeah. So just waiting on. I think Max is pretty easy. Well,
I think I've got one more pair of shoes to clean, and then I've prepped up my shoes.
What are they for listing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you booting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Where you going?
Same old.
Same old, same old.
Same old, mate. Basically, if you were trying to murder me, you'd always find me every week.
Nowhere to find you.
There we go. Another pair cleaned up.
Oh, they're nice. What size are they?
They're all the same. They're all size 9s.
Oh, your size?
Yeah, my size.
Bugger. Do you sell a lot of crystals, Stu? Bell's saying.
Yes.
He sells a lot of dinosaur bones. Sean saying, love you, Rich, but find these memorial events tough. My dad passing and my mother becoming seriously unwell happened at the same time as your brother. Looking back at 2021 does not bring fond memories. And it doesn't for me, mate, but where it happened 2 years ago today, I just thought it was just a good time to dedicate the stream to him more than anything else. I haven't been talking about him all night, spoke a bit about him, but like, you just got to remember the good times. You know that, I mean, it's tough, and like I say, we all know someone that's ill with a horrible disease, or we all know someone that's passed away from a horrible disease, or it's terrible. It is terrible. But it's just thinking about the good times that gets us through.
I'll tell you what I've seen, talking of films and movies. Still not watched the Luther movie yet.
Who?
Luther. He did a movie.
Oh, Idris Elba.
Yeah, I've not seen the Luther
I've
movie.
not seen the film. Yeah, the series was wicked, really good.
I've not seen that.
It is tough, mate, but just as everyone supported me, I'm here to support you guys, and sending loads of love to you, Sean, with your dad and with your mum being ill, and I hope she gets past it. I hope she beats whatever is making her feel ill. But we all love you, Sean. Everybody loves you. You know that. I say, definitely, we love you when we miss you, when we know you're not there. I notice when people aren't in. It's like, I was thinking the other day, you got Rich Hitch, don't see him anymore, although he has messaged me on Instagram. Vinny and Stacey, we don't really see anymore. Haven't seen them about much. I'll tell you what, I did see Bill put a message out about his chickens the other day. Or a video about his chickens. I think he's selling his chickens now, but I don't really hear from any of that lot now. Sorry to have you lost, Sean. Send you a big hug, 100%. Listen, I give Sean a big hug every time I see him. We always have man hugs, which is really nice because Sean is lovely, absolutely lovely.
Sean's a legend.
Thoughts are with you, 100%, 100%. Sean, send you lots of love and a big hug.
Sean's a hero.
What's your shop link, Stu? Bell's asking. Max is saying, stay strong, Sean. Stay blessed. Stay blessed.
Nice.
Never hear that come from you, Max. Nice. Say it twice.
Nice. 67,2,157 times.
Just seen apps is off tomorrow. There you go. So there you go. So I won't be doing apps tomorrow anyway. On Etsy, Not Just Fossils is my shop name. So definitely go over there and show Stu some love and support. He gave us, I think it was Tam and Bell that bought the woolly mammoth bone. I think it was.
Give the dog a bone.
that Stu kindly donated. Oh dear, Michael. Great, thanks, Stu. Prayers to you, Sean. Definitely. Thanks, guys. Huge changes in 2021 for many of us. I'm good, but so much going on to keep the wheels turning. 2021 was a difficult year, mate, for a lot of people. A lot of people, you know, when all this crap came out and everyone got laid off and couldn't go out, and it's just like lost loads of people while the old PMs were having parties in Downing Street. Yeah. Oh well, Jade, had you planned to go? I don't think we had. We hadn't planned to go tomorrow, but I'm glad it's called off though. I don't think my head could handle standing in the heat tomorrow. It's always hard to let someone go, but unfortunately, it's part of life. As long as you keep that person in mind, they never go completely. Missing my hubby after nearly 13 years. No, I'm so sorry to hear about you lost your husband. That's got to be the worst thing, like losing your partner that you've been with for years. I'm sorry to hear that. Really, really. Sean saying, I love a man hug with Rich. I just need to get him some platforms as it's more of a tit hug. It is for me.
If anyone wants to buy some super dry brand new tag Tokyo Japan jeans, size 29-32 leg, just let me.
Oh,
I can hook you up. I'll do a crack deal.
if they were 32 waist, I might have had them.
Brand new tag. I'll hook you up.
That's right, Rich. It's in our antiquities corner.
This is my.
I thought that was a fan then. It was fanning yourself.
Just put my shoe horns in me.
John saying it's going to be okay weather-wise tomorrow. Most boots that don't cancel will be on. That makes sense.
Have a look at mine.
That actually makes sense. You know, most boots that don't cancel will be on.
I'm not even going to get involved with the logic of that.
You could try Nut Hill Farm if you need a boot, Rich. Yeah, it's down the A3, but like tomorrow, I think I just need to get over today, really. I'm on my second gin and lemonade. So, yeah, and I'm sure there's going to be more.
Let's have a look and see what's. Are you running tomorrow, please? And is there a local taxi firm as my partner is coming?
What?
Despite the rain now, yes, we're definitely running tomorrow, but we totally understand your decisions. Hey, they're running tomorrow. My boot sale's running. Screw you.
There you go. Nice weather up north.
Well, I thought I'd double check just because you're all talking doom and gloomy about weather, and I thought, oh no.
Have you still got the light on in your box behind you?
Yeah.
You must have loads of money up north.
We should get it brighter for you. You want brighter?
You must have loads of money up north, mate. You got money to waste. You got money to burn. I ain't even got the spotlights on tonight.
I got plenty of money, mate. Only a light. It literally cost.
It's only LEDs, isn't it?
That whole show's probably cost me 20p, if that.
I'll tell you what. That's a nice box.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase that. It's a nice light box. I've got my light box that Jade got me, and it's really cool. I've just got to start photographing my little bits in it. Actually, I've got 2 boxes of mugs over there, which I need to get out in photography.
You know me and Max were the biggest mugs.
Well, you know.
These are going to be a bit more annoying.
Please hit the thumbs up on the way in. Thank you, Lisette. Appreciate that. I hope you're well and keeping good and everything's good for you. We have a date when we're born and a date on our back when we die. Yeah, but you don't. That's a good thing. You can't see the date on your back. So just noticed. Sean saying just noticed JR is on screen. I could not see him beyond the trainers and shoehorn windmill.
Hey.
Lee saying I've already told you it's a nice day tomorrow, James.
I know you have, but these southerners are all talking doom and gloom.
No doom and gloom down here, mate.
I know Lee's always but you also said to me, Lee, not to bother to go. Not to bother to
That's
go.
it. It's all kicking off now.
Right. Let me finish this. Let me say what I've got to say. You said to me not to bother going, right? And then you went and I went, and we've both done all right today. Even though we've got about 4 or 5 items each, we've both got 100 odd quid
Lee,
listings and spent next to nothing. So, hey,
Lee, look at that, Lee. Still got some left. Look, I haven't even ate it all.
Yeah, hey, wait, I need a new batch now. Now you
I've hidden.
I've
I've hidden mine in my shed because it's the best honey I've ever tasted in my life.
And also, Mickey Mouse sold, so I've paid up for me batch.
There you go. Paid up for the
I'm
next
so
lot.
happy. I'm so happy Mickey sold for him because when that got returned, I think I was about to go and Mickey was about to have suicide.
I'll tell you what, I'll keep that down here safe out of away from everyone else. That's the best honey. Jade's saying, please don't photograph your little bits, Dad. No, not that. Little bit, Jade. Oh no, she's on it. She's on it.
Good. Is Jade coming camping with us? She's gonna have to come on.
Oh, no, because she'll just bully me all the time.
Yeah, but that'd be funny.
Saying, yeah, but then I said it was a beautiful morning. Lynn's saying, Jade, that's awesome. About saying thank you, Lisette. And Lee saying, how have you made it last that long? We went through a litre of it over winter. Well, because it's so nice, I don't want to eat it all and then not have any. So I'll leave it down here and then I forget about it's down here. So it is going to get used. I'll probably use it this week when everyone else is out and I'm not working. Well, not working, driving. I'll be working here.
I started using it as sugar in my coffee and it was
it's so nice. It's honestly the best honey. I'm not just saying it because it's Lee's. I don't usually eat honey. I don't really like it. But that is just, it's on a different level.
Phenomenal, isn't it?
Oh, God almighty. Yeah, it's amazing.
Two things changed your world last year. Lee's honey and Kendall mint cake.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Like, I don't think I'd have even got up that mountain if it weren't for the Kendall mint cake. That was so nice.
I can't believe how you two were like slagging me off and then you both had it and you both went, actually, this is banging. That's where I'm born and bred, you see. I'm from
It was I'll tell you what, that Kendall mint cake is so nice. I've never tried it in my life. New honey should be available in August, hopefully. There you go, people. Get in touch with Lee, fix it for reselling, or Nicola, Bills and Moon, if you want your honey. But make sure there's some for me, Lee. I definitely want some. So in August, I want some of that.
Lee, if you created a website, I would quite happily do a free sponsorship on my videos.
100%.
You should really think about making a website, and you can make a blooming website. So I know you can.
Yeah.
Make a website for your honey, Lee, and I can direct people to go to.
Definitely. Honestly, it's incredible.
JR at checkout and get 10% off your purchase.
Get an affiliate link.
I will get that sold for you.
It looks like it's turned into sugar. Can you still eat it like that?
Of course you can.
Can you?
Of course you can.
I think it's like clear on top. I don't want it getting ruined.
So it's fine. Once it's warmed up, it's fine.
What about if I just stir it up?
Yeah, you'd be fine, lad.
I don't want it going mouldy. I just don't want anyone else having any. It's honestly the best honey. I had it on toast. Actually, I'm going to have that on toast tomorrow. That's what I'm having tomorrow. I'm having honey on toast. So I'm not a honey person, but that is just like, it's like teardrops of an angel.
That sounds like a really good emo song.
Teardrops of an angel.
Teardrops of an angel.
Yeah. Like an Evanescence song.
Yeah.
Never used to like honey, but Tam and I love it in our coffee. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, well done.
It's over a year old. Yeah, it is. Yeah, is it? Nah, Yeah, it must be. Jesus.
I'm
You
not
need
reading.
to use it up, Dad. It's turning. Did you know that honey is the only food that never goes off? There you go. See, Sean said it never goes off, and I believe Sean. Honey is the only. There you go. Look, Bell's saying the same. Honey is the only food that never goes out of date. Blooming love bees. Yes, you do. Honey, very good for you. I take it every day. Jinx, Sean. Snap Bell. Fix it reason says to sell it online, we would have to jump through hoops for health and safety.
Ah, right.
Jade saying buzz off. She's got one in there. Did you know? Like Sean saying, did you know honey never goes off? I obviously didn't know that, but I do now. Sean saying they have honey from the tombs in Egypt that could be eaten. Really? Is it not? It's not spread on like Tutankhamun's like bits or anything like that, is it?
It's on his sausage roll.
That's the way to bring him back to life. Is suck the honey off his sausage roll.
Yeah, the magical, it's a whole new Reiki healing.
Oh God! Yes,
you have to do some distance healing on him.
yeah. No, Sam. Yes, please, Lee. Get a website and please ship the honey to Germany. There you go. See, people want it. It's in demand. Rich, melt in the microwave 20 seconds. Runny. Nice. To be honest with you, I'll just give it a stir up and stick it on the toast. The heat of the toaster will make it nice.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have some tomorrow. It's got to be done. I've just bought a new nice Tiger Bloomer. I do like a Tiger Bloomer fresh loaf. Yes, you can still eat it. It won't go off, but better if you finish it soon. Lee's saying. Yeah, but if I finish it soon, I won't have no more till August, Lee.
Exactly.
That's the problem. I've now got to ration that till August.
But you've done well for a year, to be fair.
I have done well for a year. I've had it a couple of times, so I've done well for a year. I do like to look after my stuff. Bell saying, love Egypt too, Sean. Pyramids look amazing. Hope to go one day, but not great with flying. I would love to go to. My stepdaughter's just come back from Egypt, but she didn't go to Cairo. I would love to. If I went out there, I would have to see the pyramids. But it's so dangerous at the moment.
We do a stealth camp there.
What, in a pyramid?
Yeah.
I don't think they'd see our tent in there, would they? Would be all right. Must admit, honey is not great on skin. If you fancy some sticky fun, I would go with jam, Rich. Honey is terrible for sticking hairs together. Tam told me his Bell loves the stuff. Bell likes tiger loaf. I absolutely love tiger bread. Oh, the best. I like a tiger loaf or a bloomer. Do you like a bloomer? Only a month. Oh dear. Yeah, I do like a nice tiger loaf. I bought one Aldi tiger loaves. Absolutely lovely. I need another drink. I'm getting tired watching you work.
It's hard graft, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, you're the hardest working bloke I know.
I just can't stop.
No, you can't.
I just can't get enough. Just can't.
Where's Carolyn and Holly Bobs?
Carolyn will be watching a program. Holly will be asleep. I'm about to go and have some porridge in a bit, and then I'll get to sleep in a bit, I think.
Very nice. Nothing as bad as sticky hairs. Love tiger loaf with homemade soup.
Another pair there.
They look lovely. They're nice shoes.
Nice and fresh.
Yeah, nice.
Become muddy.
Fresh.
Finish clean.
Nice. If you want any trainers, times with JR.
Come see me now.
No, it's JR reselling on eBay, isn't it?
Yeah, JR reselling, yeah.
Love tiger loaf with homemade. Do you know what? I love tiger loaf with spaghetti bolognese. Oh my God. Chuck a load of it in there, whack it together and munch it. Nice little spaghetti bolognese tiger bread sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Egypt is very close, Bell. It's not that long on a plane. It's if you're nervous, have a few drinks or some pills. Yeah, my stepdaughter said it was lovely. Actually, because my stepdaughter was out there with her fella. At the same time, my nephew, the footballer, was out there as well. I've got a nephew who's a footballer for. I think at the moment he's playing for. Oh, it's a German team.
Bayern Munich.
No,
Borussia Dortmund.
I think it begins with a P.
Bayern Munich.
No.
Borussia Dortmund.
Marmite isn't very good either, Sean. It's only for the appearance. I don't mind Marmite. Not so keen on Bovril. Oh yeah, Tiger Loaf. I'd nearly eat a whole. Oh, I love it. Just even with just butter. Tiger Loaf's lovely. This is where the ADHD comes in handy. Jade saying. Stu Mandry is saying no. Stu Mandry yeasty low.
Is that to do with the cleaning? Is she about ADHD?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I could literally just do this all the time. Like, well, this is what I enjoy. I enjoy chatting and working, and I'm doing lots of things at the same time. So this works really well for me. So, like,
well, perhaps we need to do a listing live so that we can chat and you can help me do some work.
I see. I couldn't do a listing live. I could do a cleaning live because I could steam loads and loads of clothes and get them prepped up. But the issue is when I'm listing, I've got to kind of be on my phone and I've got to concentrate on like typing and stuff like that. So prepping, I like prepping all my stuff. It does take a bit of a while to get all of them up to the.
Perhaps you do a clean up live then.
Yeah, we'll do a prepping my listings live. But we don't do reselling anyway. So
no, well you do, I don't. We do a one time in Bandcamp in live.
We'll do one time in.
It's one time in Bandcamp.
One time Bandcamp about a
I was saying, lol. One day, Sean, Reiki teacher told me I've already been. That's why I'm fascinated with it. Sean saying it's not a sandwich; it's a loaf of bread filled with spag. Oh, it is a sandwich. It's a bolognese sandwich, Sean. How dare you? It's a heart attack in waiting, or you're a student. I don't care. I'd die a happy man. It tastes nice. That's all that matters. Yes, yeah. Jade saying yes. All that energy. Shit out. Listen, he's already said that, Jade. You should come down and list Dad's stuff. The problem is, he'd throw most of it away.
I would. You seen what I did with the other room last weekend?
Huh?
You saw what I did with that room last weekend.
Well, I've taken loads of stuff to the bloody charity shop this week. Loads of stuff. I took a load of stuff yesterday. I've still got a box of VHS in the back of the car, which they didn't want. But I took loads of DVDs and that. Okay, anyone that wants DVDs has to get in touch with me quick because they're going, apart from the sealed ones. Although no one really wants the sealed ones at car boots anymore either. I will keep the box sets. I've got some decent box sets. What was that? I'm reaching for bloody. I'm reaching for them as my mouse. Tell I've had a couple of drinks now. Look, I'm reaching for a pack of hand warmers that Max gave me when we were up the mountain. I'm reaching for them as my mouse. I don't know what's going on here now.
Just start rubbing them up for your mouth.
Oh dear, let's see where we are. Hang on. Yeah, no, we're still on the same bit. Jade's saying you should come down and list Dad's stuff. But, I just wish I had your enthusiasm for like just cleaning stuff and listing stuff and all that, which I have to because I've only got 2 days next week, Thursday and Friday next week, and 2 days a week after. So at the minute, work's a bit scarce on the ground with the van driving. So I have to literally do my eBay. Lucky enough, yesterday I've done this deal with someone for a prop. So that's one good thing. So I've got a bit of money coming in Monday. But I've still got loads of props, so they need to go. But tonight I've left everything here for my bro. You're smashing it with the old cleaning.
I know, I do enjoy it though.
It's still quite light up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still light, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't turn the lights off until later on now, no.
So what are you going to watch now you finish Reacher?
I need to watch Jack Reacher now.
Yeah, I'm not so... I don't know whether I'm going to be keen on that one.
Well, I like the actor anyway.
Who is it that's Jack Reacher in it?
And it's the final season.
It's not that Welsh fella, is it?
No, it's the guy from The Office.
What, American?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
But yeah, that's what I'm going to watch next.
Lee's saying, James, did you need any more leads or are you all sorted now?
I've honestly literally dumped them on top of the consoles. I'm going to do the shoes and then I'm going to do all the consoles this week. I might give you the wheelie as like, because I don't think I can sell it without the flaps, and it works. I think it's better off to you. It's a black one, and then I've got all the cables.
Wheelie.
And all the stuff.
What's a wheelie?
A Wii, a Nintendo Wii.
I thought you said a wheelie.
I did say a wheelie, as in a Nintendo Wii for Lee.
Oh, is it wheelie good?
Well, yeah, he'll have a really good time on it.
Wii's ain't worth money anymore, are they? Like they were in lockdown. They were worth big money.
If you get a controller and stuff with it and a game, you can probably still fetch 50 to 60 on it, as long as you make a good sell. But you'll make a quick sell between 30 and 40. Actually,
saying that, it's a shame I'm not doing a car boot tomorrow because I've got an Xbox One, which is really, really good condition, hardly used. And I spoke to Michael and he wants to buy it. So I'm going to speak to Michael about selling my Wii. It's like only 100 ml bottle, but
to sell your Wii or your Xbox, mate.
Yeah, it's 100. No, it's oh no, not my Wii. Yeah, my Xbox. I told you I've had a couple of drinks now. It's all going tits up.
How much?
It's all going tits up. 100 quid.
100 quid.
You're not really going to be able to sell it, but it's a really, really good. It's been looked after. I look after my stuff so much. I've never hardly used it. Tam loves cleaning shoes too.
Good lad, Tam.
Sunset at 9:50-ish, Sean saying. Jack Ryan, love that. Not started watching it, but I will. I'll give it a go. Does James clean to keep his electric on? Well, maybe. Excuse me, James. Jade saying. Lee saying I've sold Wii's without the flaps. Tip: don't search for Wii flaps on the internet.
Oh my, yeah, I agree.
Jade saying, are they useless without the flaps?
I think they work absolutely fine without the flaps. I think you guys are going to make me go and find some more results if I start.
Lee saying I've sold a basic Wii setup for 45 quid. Nice.
Yeah, I need to get a controller for it, so what I might do,
Hi, Cherry.
Might just leave it as it is, and then I'll get the fodder from the boot sale.
Nice. George is saying, fix it for reselling. Can you fix my Wii flaps? George, if you got Wii flaps, I'd be a bit worried. I've got to say.
Exactly. No, to be fair, back in the day when it was COVID, I actually had hundreds of all that, and I binned it all because I stopped selling.
Loads of Wiis and stuff.
Oh man, I've got a video.
I think I sold one Wii, which I made money on, but not loads. I bought the 360. Do you remember the Xbox 360 that I bought? It had all the Union Jack stickers and that hadn't even been used.
I've got a picture. I'll quickly send you it on my phone. I'll send you it now. 1 sec. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
I'll send you a picture now.
Jade saying stop flapping on.
I'd laugh, but she's not funny.
I can't wait till you meet.
I'll bloody kick her.
Oh dear.
I can see her turning up with blooming be like the gladiators and them big foam things. We're going to wrestle each other with foam mats.
With the old pummel
yeah,
stick.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you'll be there with a big thumbs up.
You can
Going,
stand. You can stand on the
dude.
water breaks down at Little Hampton. They got like little posts every so often. Stand on there, and knock each other off.
You'll be going. Another one bites the dust.
Dum, dum, dum. Cherry saying hello to everybody. I've got Lee saying I've got a power brick and AV cable if you want them, James. Makes up for that Mickey phone you gave me that I just made loads of profit on.
Look, I'm leaving that profit in for me thingamajig for
You're leaving it in for a rainy day.
honey. I'm leaving it in for the honey profit. Literally every month I can come to you and say I really fancy some honey, and then you'd be like, yeah, no worries, mate, I'll get you some honey.
Get to tell them about the honey, mommy.
Exactly. I like being hooked. I like having a bit of a good friendship negotiation like that. That's good.
Cherry saying she burnt her tea. She tried, ordered instead now. So
Literally,
she burnt her dinner, so now she's ordered takeaway.
Balls that. I've had a.
Which console is worth the most? Null saying.
The most recent ones really, PlayStation 5s or Xbox sausage roll, whatever it's called.
Sausage roll.
Generally cannot even find this picture. It's so hard to find this picture. I'm looking. Oh, I'm getting closer to Wii stuff. It's crazy looking back at the old photos.
I don't think I've even got any old photos from back then.
Look at some
But saying that, I was looking at my backdrop with like all the big jelly bean, the big Toblerone bar, the It mask. Like I've sold so many things off of my backdrop that I had. So many things off of it. It's changed so much. But that's the good thing. It's not boring. If it changes, it's quite good. I quite like it. He'll find it in a minute.
Just found some trailers.
George is saying, right, I'm off watching Scream 6, then off to bed. Night, guys. Night's life. Thank you very much, George. Have a good sleep. Have a good film, and see you later.
Night, George.
And then Lindsay's saying, Max, you sorted out your post vids yet? He's saying, see you, George.
I can't even find it. I just literally just
saying, night, George. Enjoy your film.
I can't find it. I just found a red Wii that I had. That's just a red Wii.
Red Wii. Red Wii's not good. Oh, there you go. How much did you get for that?
I don't know. I got high hundreds for that back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah, limited edition, that is.
Oh, nice. Super Mario Brothers one.
Yeah.
Nice. Say it 50,000 million and 25 times.
And then put some honey on it.
And say it another 20,000 times. All seem to be fine when I checked, but I'm not sure if they're still visible. And all saying, but would you find a PS5 in the boot sales?
I think so, yeah.
Over here, you can get a small fortune for a Nintendo 64.
Yeah, N64s are all right, but anything that's old console, really, all your money really is in the game. It's never in the console.
What about GameCubes and stuff like that? I'm never into that.
But it's always going to be the most amount of all your money and all your profit is always going to be in the games. Like if you're ever in a situation where someone's pulling out a console and it is say it is a GameCube or a Dreamcast or a Sega Mega Drive or something old, but there is a lot of games of it. Like I did with that PlayStation early this year.
Yeah.
Just buy it. Don't get it all out, because just go, how much do you want for it, and get it gone. I've what did I make? 300 quid off that PlayStation or something like that, didn't I?
Yeah, you made good money.
You know, off £30.
Yeah.
So, you know. But I don't get it often.
That's one thing I've never got into and never really learned about is the is the computer game stuff. I sold a few bits and pieces, but never really got into it. But there's people that just deal in just those things and make lots of money on them.
There was a guy today, me and Lee saw him, and he just had like a bag full of games. But it depends if you're going out looking for it and you're going to go up to every car that comes in and says, "Do you have any games and stuff?" But for me, well, put it this way: I was with Lee and I picked up a pair of shoes today, and Lee will admit it as well. They must have had all the local resellers and everyone else who must have walked past them multiple times. I went to them and I paid a tenner and I've listed them today for 80 quid.
Nice.
And I probably could even ask for more money on them. But point
Just
is
get rid of it.
that you know, you're better off learning a niche that's not as competitive. Don't get me wrong, if you want to be swimming in boots, go for it. But that's why I like Vinted for clothing, shoes.
Yeah.
You got no arguments in it as long as you're pretty good on an app and you can.
Yeah.
As I said, but the best deals I do is finding things that just a little bit too expensive, but messaging someone and said, "Look, if I bought 5 pairs from you, would you do me a discount?" Most people always do them cheaper for you. So let's say, for instance, these shoes here, say they're worth 30, 40 quid, and they're listed online at £15. But if you go to someone on their store and said, "Look, I'll buy 10 trainers from you, they're listed at 15, but you do as a tenner a pair," they'll go, "Yeah, no problem."
Yeah.
100 quid, they're happy, but you're happy because you've managed to save over that. You save 50 quid on a deal because they're all at 15. So it's about asking, it's about negotiating a deal. And it's the same at a boot sale, you know. If you can try and get more off someone, you can get a better price. But we all know that. But honestly, it just make a big difference.
Yeah. Lynn's saying we have a first Sega Mega Drive in the loft. Is it worth anything?
Yeah. Original Mega Drives are worth stuff. You know, if you've got all the cables, console alone, probably be worth about 40 quid, I reckon, if you can show it tested and working, and if it's got games, that's what the money is. You know, your Sonics and that are worth nothing, but your rarer titles, things that, you know, not many people bought, there is some crazy money on
Sonic not worth anything. What about Sega Rally?
No, anything
I used to love that game. Sega Rally used to be my favourite game in the arcades.
Common game, mate. There's that many of them out there. They're really not worth anything. They're good to sell with the console.
Time Crisis is good though, isn't it?
Good to sell with a console. I'm not too sure, but you know, it's like Gecko the Dolphin and things like that. You know, anything you used to play a lot of.
Yeah, I didn't used to like that.
You know, they're not worth much, but the ones that are rare titles are. There you go. So that's me fully clean. Then there you go.
Oh, nice. Lynn's saying it's boxed and game, and it's got the Orca game.
I'll show you what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing tonight.
We were hooked on that game. Oh, nice.
So they're all prepped now for tomorrow.
Show us your rack of shoes.
Oh, I've listed them.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're all boxed.
Yeah.
With your new system. James even left the shoes there for 15 minutes before going back to them. James was the only one with the knowledge on them, Lee's saying. Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I had to think about it, and I was chatting to Lee about it, and I did a bit of research whilst I walked around and I went back to him. And then I was pretty clever about it. You know, I went to her and she knew that I was probably the only one who's ever going to make an offer with her today, and I made her a sensible offer. And I think sometimes, you know, like I wouldn't. Back in the day, I was saying to Lee, I'd never pay a tenner for a pair of shoes, but I knew that they're an £80 pair of shoes, and she knows that we're £100 plus brand new. So she wants. I want a deal. So I said to her, I said, "Look, you take 10." She says, "I'll take 15." She initially said 20 when I was first talking to her. I said, "Look, it's got to be 10 for me. That's all I want." And then I said, "But if you want to wait for someone to do you an offer, obviously keep it." And she said, "I'll take the 10." So yeah, paid off.
Nice.
And the fact I've listed them today makes it more proactive as well. I like that when you go to the boot site and you can get listed that day as well.
Oh yeah, but do you know what? That's one of the things. If I go and buy, if I was to go to Ford tomorrow and buy 5 to 10 things, you know for a fact I'd bring them straight back and list them straight away.
Yeah.
The problem I have is the stuff I've got wrapped around me.
I get rid of it.
you know,
Chuck it in a skip.
huh?
Chuck it
I
all.
can't chuck it all in a skip. I've got a Heineken beer Krups beer pump next door. I've never had it out of the box. I got it cheap as a deal, but the thing is, they're worth about 150 to 180 quid. I can't get it out the bloody rack unless I move everything else. So I've got that in there and stuff like that. It's just a pain to get to everything.
You wait till I come down, mate. It's gonna. I'll load that van full.
Yeah, you load your van with all the good stuff. My car with all the shite. Sean saying, sorry, been cooking, only in and out of the chat. No worries, mate. I'm just glad to see you here. Stu saying, never been interested in games consoles, but would love a proper arcade. I've always thought I would love a proper arcade machine. I'd like either a Time Crisis or a Sega Rally. I always love Sega Rally and Time
I always
Crisis.
like
Or House of the Dead.
House of the Dead. I'd like.
Oh.
I also like the Star Wars one. Where
I've never really been into those.
You do all the spaceships, you do all the
There's
battles.
a Jurassic Park one as well that I'd really like.
Yeah, it's the same as the Jurassic Park one. You know, you go inside, sit down.
Yeah.
The Star Wars one, and then you fight Darth Vader.
Yep.
And then you have the ships. You do all the space battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a banging arcade. I used to pay 50p or £1.
Yeah.
It used to last about half an hour.
If you're talking proper old school, I used to love Asteroids. Proper old school Asteroids game was amazing. But yeah, I would love something like Sega Rally for a driving game, because I just think that was a wicked game. Time Crisis or Jurassic Park would be a bit of me.
I love it when people message me, what's your best price?
So it's on there.
Hello, seller. What is your best price can you give me for this item? And I'll just say, just good evening. I'm going to call him buyer because he calls me seller. Your best offer.
Evening, buyer.
I'll send you the message. Look at this plonker.
I'll tell you what, this gin's lovely.
Look at this plonker. Look, this is what I have to deal with.
Yeah. See, Ian saying he used to like the vendor.
Have a look at that message. Have a look at that.
Hang on, it's just come through. Good evening, buyer. Please send over your best offer. Thank you.
Read his bit.
Yeah, that is his bit.
No. His bit's above. That's my bit.
Good evening, buyer. Please send over your best offer. Thank you. Best price you can give me for this item, please. Kind regards.
No, read the first bit, seller.
Yeah, but that's all I can see. Look, that's what you sent me.
Does it not say the top bit?
It just says Nike Air Max 720 trainers UK.
One sec.
Come on, douchebag. Do it properly.
I'm absolutely slacking. Sorry, mate.
Don't be a slacker, McFly. I'll tell you what, all the Back to the Future films have been on the last couple of days. They just keep repeating them. I love Back to the Future. My dad used to have one of them old arcade tables. Max is saying.
Talking of my 70 quid shoes, I just got a watch on it.
Hello, seller. What is your best price you can give me for this item, please? Kind regards. Good evening, buyer. Please send over your best offer. Thank you.
And like, why do we speak to each other like we're freaking?
It's all done with AI. It's all AI, isn't it? It's like
exactly.
AI buying on eBay.
Yeah, that's why I replied like a robot to him.
Oh, so funny.
Freaking robot boys.
I'll find out what he says now. Lynn's saying, in our local pub, reservation was always on Space Invaders for Lin XXX on a Wednesday, 8 till whenever you win. Yeah, I was never into them sort of things, but like the arcades when I went on holiday was more of the only time really I used to play those sort of games. But like I say, I always loved Sega Rally. I like the motorbike ones, but Time Crisis and the House of the Dead was just amazing.
Banging one.
Just loved them. Absolutely loved them. But the new Jurassic Park one's really good. We've got one of them in the Little Hampton arcades. So if anyone's interested, I can still arrange a nice little get together, a nice little meet up in maybe September on Little Hampton Beach, and you can
Yeah,
come down. We can go to the arcades. And
I'm only interested if hi guys, it's coming. So
hi guys, Amanda here. Do you know what? I've seen Amanda put stuff up on Facebook, but she just hasn't done anything YouTube related, which is gutting, really. Gutting. But she's still around. She's still doing her stuff. But I think she's got a new bloke, and she's still reselling. I would think, because otherwise she'll have no money. But she's living life, which is what it's all about, really. She went to Italy, and then she came back from there and went to Las Vegas. She's absolutely loving life, mate. It's the way to go.
it's at London Film and Comic Con this weekend.
Oh, is it?
How crazy is that?
Well, last time blimey, so that's 10 years since we were at the same one. Because last one I went to was 2013, when I went there with Brian Blessed and Sam Jones and my brother. That was the last one I went to. And I met the lovely Natasha Henstridge from Species, and John Bernthal from The Walking Dead, and Fury, and Michael Penner. I was sitting for ages talking to who's the bloke out of Stargate? Michael Shanks, who was Daniel in Stargate. He was a nice guy. I was speaking to one of the main guys that was the Hobbit. I was speaking to Margot Kidder, that was the Lois Lane in Superman. Some amazing people. I was even speaking to some Power Rangers and Billy Piper when she was on Doctor Who.
Oh yeah,
Incredible day. But the best bit of it was actually me and Max never knew each other, and we were at the same blooming.
me and Max.
Me and James were at the same Comic Con.
Look, you've had that much to drink. I'm gonna get myself to bed. You absolutely.
I haven't had that much to drink. I've had a couple of glasses. Look, it's nearly finished.
Like I'm part of the bloody AA now.
What, breakdown service?
Emotional breakdown.
We'll rescue you wherever you are.
I'm part of the emotional breakdown service.
Emotional breakdown service. Love to go to the meet up. Rich, Sean, you're welcome, mate. You are welcome. Me, Max, and James will sort something out.
We will.
Have a good night's sleep, Max.
Max
won't have a good night's sleep. We'll be up booting tomorrow.
We'll do. Everyone's doing them stealth camps and roundabouts. We'll do a meet up on a roundabout. We'll all stay there.
Meet up on a roundabout.
Yeah, we'll absolutely dominate any YouTube video out there.
Yes, smash it. You used to go to the memorabilia fairs at the NEC, saw plenty of celebs there. I just can't believe, like, when me and James got talking, like, we realised we were at the same one. I was there with Brian, schmoozing. I was in the green room. I had green room pass, so I was like schmoozing with all the actors and getting all the free food and drinks. James was out there dressed up as God knows what. What was you dressed up as in 2013? Was that the manga?
That was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was a good year. That was a really good time up there. It was really good. I'd never been to one before.
Life was pretty good back then.
Yeah, mate, it was. 2013. It was pretty good.
Life was pretty.
None of the crap. None of the great. Well, obviously there's crap and grief going on everywhere, but like life was so much better than 2013, 10 years ago. So much better than it is now. But we just got to make the best of what we got. Just got to make the best of it and live every single day like it's your last day. You got to. I keep saying this, but obviously I don't live by it. But you lot need to listen to me. I don't need to listen to myself.
You do need to listen to yourself. That's the problem.
Oh, that's the problem. Got Stephen in. Good evening, Stephen. He's my brother Steve's eldest son. Stephen, named after him. Good to see you, mate. So this one's dedicated to your dad, who I miss dearly. We all miss dearly, as you can see.
Here's me at the when you were there.
Is that you, the stormtrooper?
That's me in the monkey suit.
Is it?
That's my monkey mask,
Oh, that's nice.
and that's there.
Do you know what? Because I got photos of all the Spider-Man and that. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I had the Spider-Man there with all the tentacles and that.
There he is. There's the Spider-Man with the tentacles. That's my mate.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, Doc Ock.
Doc Ock, that's my mate. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the group I was with.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe we were there at the same time. That's mental. I've actually got photos. Hang on, let me have a look on my Instagram. I'll show you.
Sam. There's me and Sam.
Sam Jones. Bloody hell, I've got photos of him, me and him. I didn't know you got a photo with Sam.
Yeah, met Sam.
He's such a nice bloke, isn't he?
There's me and Sam again.
No. Jesus.
Yeah, me and Sam are best mates.
Yeah, but have you got his phone number like I have?
No, I just got some
Do you want
selfies.
Do you want it?
Nah, sorry, I don't need it.
Hang on. Let me find my photo of me with the old Spider-Man. Or taking the photos of the old Spider-Mans. There you are. Look.
There you go.
The Spider-Mans. You was probably there somewhere.
Yeah, I was there.
Mental, wasn't it? There's me with Brian and Sam.
Yeah.
We got that for free. It should have been about £100 that photo because, like, I got it. Me and Steve both got one taken with Brian and Sam, and got them to sign it as well. Should have been about £100.
Nice.
There you go. I've got loads of them with Brian and Sam. Flash Gordon photos and that. Actually, I have to sort you some out because I've got some more signed ones.
Yeah. I think he's just put Imagine finding each other in the background. Probably it. If we go for other photos,
probably walk straight past each other. You know, I did a video at Ford Car Boot and got James's uncle on video. And I didn't even know. I don't know his uncle, but he said, "That's my uncle on your video."
What's the chances of that?
That's mental, isn't it?
Crazy, yeah. Crazy.
Max is saying 100%. Good times will come back. Enjoy life. 100%. That's what we've all got to do. We've all got to do. Sean's saying that get better. Definitely. And for you, mate, 100%. And that's why I like doing these lives, because it does. It brings us all together. You know, I say I've had a dark few weeks. My wife's been really concerned. And like I say, it's just been nice to celebrate tonight. Well, you know, to dedicate tonight to my brother. You know, and it's 2 years now. I remember when I was saying it was like Steve's been gone a month, and she was saying oh, for God's sake, this bloody camera. She was saying in no time you're gonna be saying it's been years, and she was right. It's gone so quick.
She's always right.
Hi, Stephen, thinking that she is, isn't she? She's always right. Hi, Patch. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. She's always right. That's the thing. Like, you know, I've been proper down and that, and she's right. It affects all of them. Imagine looking at the photos and seeing each other in the background. Yeah, I don't think I've got any of us like, but what a crazy thought that we were actually there, and then years later we sort of meet through YouTube. It's mental.
What's crazy? I used to go to when I lived in Worthing. I used to go to Brighton every week, or at least 3 weekends out of 4. When I moved down to Worthing, I was down there for 7 years, and I met Carolyn in the last year I was down there. But she used to work when you go Brighton, you go out the train station, you go straight down the ramp down the road.
Yeah.
She used to work in a cafe before you hit the lanes. There's a place called Bread and Milk.
Yep.
Take a right into the lanes. I passed that coffee shop every single time I went there, every single time without fail. And that was where my future wife was. And I never went into that. I went, funny enough, I went into all the cafes all along, apart from that one cafe.
Crazy, isn't it? That's the thing. Like, the world's a big place, but it's also a small place. You know, before I got back in touch with Nat, I hadn't seen her for a week since I was 14 years old. I was working with a carpentry firm on a building site down by the body shop in Little Hampton, and like she lived just around the corner. I had no clue. I had no clue. I was working on a building site round the corner, and now I've been living down here. I've been down there 14 years now. And actually, yesterday, not being funny, I was at the charity shop yesterday. I came out from dropping the stuff off. I was walking through the car boot on a flipping brain. I was walking through the car park,
Yeah.
and there was someone that I knew from Leatherhead, like that I knew from when I was a kid, like, and she's moved that she lives down here with her husband. It's
Wow.
mental, mate. The world's big, but it's a small place as well.
Yeah, massively small.
Crazy, absolutely mental. Patchy saying, sorry I'm late, been streaming myself. No worries, mate. No problem at all. I hope you and Becky are okay.
I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go get some food and
Yeah, no worries, mate. I've
wind
been on
down.
bloody I've been on 2.5 hours. This is
Really,
mad.
really enjoyed that because I managed to crack on with all that's now prepped for tomorrow, and I can go
Yep.
to the boot sale, rain or shine,
Without worrying about it.
knowing that I can come back tomorrow. All I've got to do is take all them photos in the morning, or go out all day and come back and just take them on an evening.
Yeah.
It'll probably
Yeah.
take me the best part of an hour, and there's probably about 150, 200 pounds worth of listings there.
Nice.
Not bad in
Nice.
6. So they'll get listed.
Yeah, nice. Noel saying you never really know what fate has in store for you. It's crazy. Jade says very small place in your case. You live in a Smurf's house, don't you? Thank you, Jade.
Oh yeah, there's Jade.
And then she's saying bye, James.
Right, adios. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you for coming on, mate. It's been really nice to have you here supporting me.
Thank you for allowing me to come on in here and just scrub my shoes and chat rubbish.
No worries.
Right.
I'm gonna finish it up now. To be honest with you, anyway, it's been 2.5 hours, which is absolutely mental. How quick it's gone past.
You need stock. You want to come?
Oh, look at that setup.
Here's the Enterprise.
If you want any tips on how to set your setup, hang on. What's that little poster? Let's have a look at the little poster. The ADHD poster. Like it. Like it. What people see. ADHD, hyperactive, distractible, impulsive. Also HDHD, passionate, outspoken, strategic, creative, fun, caring, generous, humorous, empathetic, spontaneous, authentic, inclusive, charismatic, futuristic, romantic, opinionated, kind, big-hearted, adaptable, intuitive, memorable, friendly, honest, positive, entertaining, curious, adventurous, inspiring, brave, enthusiastic, eager, resilient, influential, resourceful, talkative, unique, musical, inventive. Well, you are musical, imaginative, smart, energetic, and awesome. And that's very true about you. Very true.
That's me.
Yep. Right, so
that's me. That's me in a poster.
That is you in a poster. So fate brings us together, even if it's meant to be. 100% Sean. Paul and Maria saying got an early start.
Let's come down this aisle together. Look.
Paul and Maria got an early start. They're off now. Thank you very much, Paul and Marie. Everyone's saying good night, James.
Night. It's good night from me, and that's how
a good night from him.
I feel.
Everyone's saying good night anyway, so I'm going to finish it up here. Thank you guys for spending 2.5 hours with me. I really appreciate it. See you later, Stu. See you later, Patch. Thank you guys. Really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming and sitting with me during this difficult evening. You made it so much better for me, and yeah, we'll see you all soon. I will have videos out soon, I promise. Love you all. See you later. If you're going out booting tomorrow, have a good boot. If you're not, just enjoy the day. Just speak to your loved ones. Tell them you love them. James has got his Vans hat on because now he's a van boy. And we'll see you all soon. See you later.